to be perfect, just come as you are. Come and grab my hand, promised land is waiting for you. Everything is planned, you were bred in a dream on you. So reach for me, don't need to look back anymore. No, reach for me, let yourself be careful. With my head on the desk and tears in my eyes, when the time comes, I hope you'll realize. Listen to me, I'm calling. Everything is for you guys. A madness inside, grab you again. You don't need to be perfect, just come as you are. Come and grab my hand, promised land is waiting for you. Everything is planned, you were bred in a dream on you. So reach for me, don't need to look back anymore. Now reach for me, let yourself be cared for. Come and grab my hand, promised land is waiting for you. Everything is planned, you were bred in a dream on you. So reach for me, don't need to look back anymore. Now reach for me, let yourself be careful. Come and grab my hand, promised land is waiting for you. Everything is planned, you were bred in a dream on you. So reach for me, don't need to look back anymore. So reach for me, let yourself be cared for.
Yeah. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It's your old pal Grumps. Yeah, I got my thing of insomnia is back. I'm just having trouble sleeping, and I figure since it is technically Monday, and I'll go ahead and stream because I'd rather do that and then just sit there and lay in bed, stare at the ceiling, going, "Why can't I sleep? Why can't I sleep? Why can't I sleep?" I'll sit there for like 5 hours just sitting there and yeah, white noise don't help or anything like that. Okay, but something interesting came up, and I thought, hey, we can talk about that. I got this comment on my stream. Mugen is still clueless. I have proof, and I have read it. I don't have a problem with it. I'm not. It doesn't bother me. He really didn't. I don't see this comment. It's like an attack or anything like that. I mean, it does. He does bring up some fairly interesting points. Why didn't I edit his name out? Because you can go to my comment section and see it. All right. But anyway, I don't know why this showed up in my recommended, but congrats on the YouTube algorithm thinking this is Genme. What's Genme mean? What does that mean? Genme. I'm not gonna look it up. All right. I'll tell you why. I'll show you why. It's because of this. If you has shown any interest in any of these subjects here, it will pop up in your YouTube recommended. It's because the tags I use. That's why. Okay. That's why content creators use tags. So like if a particular popular subject is going on, they use those tags to make it appear in people's recommended. That's all it is. It's nothing. That's how the algorithm works. And how the popularity of said video is doing. The past week, I had gained a lot of subscribers, so my channel has been pushed to people's recommended. That's kind of how YouTube works. That's how the algorithm works. All right, so I don't know if that's behind the scenes information. Quite frankly, I really don't care how YouTube works. I'm just here to, do what I think is fun. I find the title interesting, especially since you decided to do a messy stream instead of a proper video. I'll be honest. I've said this before. I don't like making standalone videos. Even the standalone videos that are on my channel are from my streams. I've said I'm lazy. I have never denied I'm not lazy. Okay. That's the reason why I don't make standalone videos. I suck at it. Bluntly. I don't do good standalone videos. I'm terrible at editing and all that stuff. That's the reason why I don't do it. And my standalone videos are basically videos from my stream. You spend way too long pretending to be Bill Badass. Who's Bill? What's that? Okay, instead of getting substance, dubious substance occasionally too. This stream here, I think I started like 2:40 in the morning or something like that. I was kind of pissed off, mostly because I couldn't go back to sleep, and I wasn't in a good mood, and two, yeah, the whole Mugen thing, it was irritating me. At least I'm waiting for both sides of the issue. Not only cherry pick a video that specified had a follow-up, but neglect to mention that the original video, the entire timestamp portion of the video dedicated to Sinner's initial apology, almost a third of it, by the way. Not only did you misconstrue his points, you tried to use Google AI answer, which showed the clip, which I implore you to actually use the literal, trust me, bro. Okay, let me explain about Google AI. Google AI compiles all information from the internet and present it to you, and it does include sources of where it got its information. It's not a trust me, bro. Google AI compiles information it finds on the internet about the subject you're asking, and it does give you the sources of said information. It's a shortcut. Okay, is it 100% reliable all the time? No. But if you ask a specific question, I would say it's about 90% accurate. All right. I think I used Google twice in that video, I'm assuming. I think twice. I don't really remember. I'm not going to watch the video, my stream again, because I hate the sound of my voice. So, but, let me see. The point is, he said he waited for both sides of the story. The initial apology of Cinder was obviously rushed. Okay, it was been twisted to that people that said the apology wasn't good enough. She wasn't taking accountability. She took accountability for everything. If you go read that apology, you can see what the problem is. And since I covered the Cinder stuff intensely, I don't feel compelled to go through it again. To be honest with you, you can, if you don't believe me, just go watch the streams I did it on. I mean, yeah, they're very long streams, but it's there, and I do everything on stream. That's the reason why I prefer streaming instead of doing, I believe doing a expose video and that's it, that's more of a trust me bro thing. Like, hey, believe me, I did my research, and you get a whole bunch of facts wrong. Well, you don't have no proof that back up your claim that you got it right. If you have a stream to go along with your expose video showing proof that you actually did that while making your video, well, that's, I think, would be a lot better. Not saying you're going to be right, but at least people can understand where you got your information from. Okay. Also point out, while he certainly did profit off this, most of the money made off of YouTube is based on the back catalog. No. You make the lion's share of your money is in when your video, once you get monetized, is in the first 3 days. Because that's when everybody's watching it. Now, will you keep on making money afterwards? Yeah, but you make the lion's share of your money in the first 3 days. That's when the topic is hot, or if you're a really popular creator, everybody watches it within the first 3 days. And that's where you make all your money. After that, it goes down to like a royalty check, if you want to put it that way. So no, it's not your back catalog. Back catalog does make you money, but the lion's share of the money of your YouTube video is within the first 3 days. After that, it trickles down. When YouTubers make long-form content like this, the videos will flare up constantly and make more money over the course of a few months than the initial week. You're not right about that. You're not. I mean, they may see little spikes here and there, but like I said, the lion's share of the money will be in within the first three days, because that's when everybody's interested in the subject. Now, the video will pop up every once in a while, and someone's recommended if they like watching a lot of videos about a certain subject. You will see one video pop up that may be anywhere from 6 months to a year old. At least that's how I got. Well, I'll be honest, I have limited my timeline because I don't really want to see something from 5 years ago. Okay, but there are settings. At least I found settings I think like 2 years ago, where I say, hey, I just want stuff more recent than what was put up 10 years ago. I don't disagree that the issues with cheating don't normally need to be addressed in public. What I think you misunderstand that this involves someone who continued to lie about the relationship status and use a mirage of being someone inexperienced and naive to get with people who would otherwise be less inclined to get with him if he was honest about his past and current relationship. I never said that. I never implied that. I have constantly said what Sukuna had did was wrong. I don't think anybody agreed with how Sukuna behaved was good. I've never said that what Sukuna did and his behavior was correct. I just don't see that none of it needed to be made public. Public safety wasn't in jeopardy. No crimes were committed. But I also said that about a lot of so-called drama that has gone public. We didn't need to know about Cinder. We didn't need to know about the ratty Adora Bunny stuff. There's multiple things that within the last year since I started streaming that have come up. I'm like, we didn't need to know none of this stuff. We don't need to know who's fucking who. It doesn't fucking matter to us. The point is, it doesn't affect our daily life. Now, if someone's did criminal activity that actually caused pain and suffering to someone on a criminal level, where charges were filed and all that stuff, and for the well-being of the public, they need to be well aware of this individual is a danger to society. That's my point. Okay. to me, this kind of stuff, oh, this person's cheating on his spouse, or this person said mean words to this person, oh, this person, I'm letting the world know this person has mental issues, which they really don't, but hey, I want to destroy their career. That's National Enquirer type stuff. It's yellow journalism. You're perpetuating a narrative. You're not perpetuating truth. That's my point. Okay. All right. Is it true that Sukuna cheated on his girlfriend? Yes. I don't deny that. I never have. But my point is, so what? It's not like he's the first person that did. He's not the first person that used those tactics that you are talking about. He isn't. You know? That's something that needs to be dealt with between Sukuna and his girlfriend. We didn't need to get involved at all. And from what every person that has said stuff about Sukuna, rumors were going around about this type of behavior. And we didn't need a Google Doc. We didn't need an expose video, anything like that. We didn't need to know. The people who were being affected by it were talking about it. And the word was getting out. Hey, Grumps, how was your day? Well, my day would be better if I could sleep like a normal person, to be honest with you. But I'm fine. I'm good. I'm trying to get a JP audience. That's why I'm streaming at this time. Okay. What? I'll take the objectively correct approach of connecting the true victim, the girlfriend, with Mal and other people. And so I never said she did anything wrong there. And then I think if you watch my Val video, I agreed with, her getting the people together to talk about this. And I also agree with the fact that she left and let them handle it, that she wasn't there for the conversation. All right. I never said that it was wrong for Val to do that. Put it this way, I'm 95% sure I never said it was wrong for Val to get Sukuna's girlfriend in contact with the people that Sukuna cheated with. I don't think I've ever said that. I know there's other people who have had problems with it, but I didn't have a problem with it. I had issues with other behaviors that Val has done, but I'll be honest, in my opinion, I didn't attack Val. Okay. If you base all morality alongside the law, then why do you consider what Mugen did wrong? Because I didn't do that. Or there's laws based on morality? Yeah, don't kill somebody. All right. There is some laws here in America. If you cheat on your spouse, you can get arrested. Granted, those laws were made back in the 1700s and 1800s. There's actually a law in the military. You can get dishonorably discharged if you sleep with a fellow serviceman's wife. There are moral laws that exist. Are they enforced? No. Because it's kind of like, once again, a lot of people should believe it should be handled privately. Sorry, I'm having a little problem talking. It's like, once again, I'm not getting a lot of sleep. Still haven't actually proven haven't actually proven that any of what Mugen said about Sukuna is wrong. I never said what I'm saying. Okay, hold on. Let me read the whole thing. You still haven't actually proven that any of what Mugen said about Sukuna is wrong. And if his biggest issue that he made money and that isn't illegal, I didn't say it was illegal. Did I say it was illegal? I never said it was illegal. I want to say it was morally wrong that he claims he did research. He acts like he did research, which he did none, which he admitted. And the problem is, Mugen typically doesn't do research. He just goes with the narrative. He goes with the narrative he likes, and he tries to reinforce that and twist things to support that narrative, even though there's certain things that are actually there to debunk his narrative. Okay. Once again, no one ever said what Mugen said about Sukuna is wrong. Yeah, he cheated on what we questioned is the speed of how fast this video came out. According to both parties involved, Mal and Security, he talked to Mal on the 7th, and by the 10th, he had a video out. That doesn't, and according to people who know Mugen, it takes him 72 hours to make a video. All right. That's not enough time to do actual research. He didn't reach out to Sukuna. He didn't talk to the girlfriend. He didn't do his due diligence in presenting this material. He didn't even actually read the Google Docs. He just went with what was there and just trusted the girl was telling the truth. If you read the Google Docs, there are glaring logical errors within the Google Docs. I'm not going to go through it again. If you're really interested in it, you can watch this video or the video when I went through the Google Doc itself, where there were some major logical errors, statements of saying, "Oh, he said this," and they show DMs where he doesn't say that. There's nothing in those DMs indicating a lot of things that girl claims that he said. The only thing in those DMs that was actually proven when she asked that, if paraphrasing, "Are you in a relationship?" Sukuna said no. That's the only thing there. To be honest, that's the only thing. The rest of the stuff doesn't make sense. It doesn't. There's logically, the accusations don't hold up. If you look at it with an unbiased eye. Okay, this does not mean what Sukuna did was correct or right, or that I approve of it. What I'm saying is, her arguments or the other claims that she made about Sukuna are false or wrong. Did he try to cheat on his girlfriend with this girl? Yes. But all this other stuff that she's claiming that he did, no. She should have just stuck with, he tried to get in my pants and just stuck with that narrative and not try to say all this other stuff where she doesn't really show proof of it. Once again, before anybody brings up, "Oh, he gave her money," there was another Google Doc dropped about Sukuna where the person that he was trying to hook up with and he was trying to give money for, that person said no. Every single time said no. Why did Mao say no? Okay, if she would have told Sukuna no, it would have made her argument a little bit stronger. At least, like in the court of public opinion. But she claimed that he was a sugar daddy, and there's other women that claim that he gave him money through PayPal. How did he get PayPal? They gave it to him. If they didn't want his money, once again, should have just said no. Okay. If anything, saying we'll probably see a Google Doc on you trying to hook up with him when you have no evidence that is not much better than what you accused. That was a joke. Okay, that was a joke. If you don't believe me that I was joking, that's fine. But I would just point to the cackling afterwards. Okay? That was a joke. All right? That's what the reason why I typically say after I say something like that was a joke. So people won't like go, "Oh, he's being..." No, I was joking. I was joking. Okay, but I was really tired at the time. I was freaking loopy and all that. So I was joking. Okay? Trying to appeal to a sense of morality when your own is questionable is no different than the lying. Why is my morality questionable? I own my mistakes. If I screw up, I say I screw up. I don't sit there and make excuses. I don't try to shift the blame. The blame, if I make a mistake, it's all on me. Nobody else. And also, I've never said I don't make mistakes. In fact, I say the opposite. I make mistakes all the goddamn time. I fuck up all the time. All the time. All right? You can't go through life without making a mistake. It's impossible. It's as simple as when you're learning math, getting 2 + 2 wrong the first time on a test. Okay, people make mistakes. No questionable, then no different than a lying politician that we all hate and want to expose. Listen, once again, I've never said I don't make mistakes. I do all the time. All the time. I tell people to question me all the time. What you're doing, no, I don't have a problem with it. I'm not really upset about that. Actually, I really like this comment, to be honest with you. It's kind of like show that, hey, I really like this. The reason why I like this comment, he doesn't agree with me. And he's voicing his argument properly. You know, he's not just sitting there and calling me names and stuff, which I don't know what Bill Badass is. I don't know. Was I mad at the time I was making that video? Yeah. You can tell the difference in the tone of voice pretty much right now. I don't have a problem with this. Actually, I think this is like very interesting to me. And it makes me think, did I actually do that? Or didn't I do that? Or what did I do in that video? What did I say in that video? To me, these comments are like one of the most helpful comments I get. I don't agree with you. Okay, cool. Let's have a discussion about it. Granted, I'm doing a stream. Hopefully, you don't mind if I offend you. I do apologize that you didn't want me to put your comment on stream. But then again, it's in my comment section, so I don't have a problem with it. I just want you to be aware of it. Granted, I don't know what Demi is. I don't know. Listen, okay. No one's forcing you to stream 3 a.m. to make a shitty Rush video. That was a stream. That's not a video. I'm a streamer. I don't make standalone videos. And the ones I do make are from my stream. That you're so scared you will get copyright strike because Mugen has a reputation, from what I understand from other people's videos about Mugen, that he threatened to copyright strike people. That's why I did that. Just like, Tectone has talked about Mugen's willingness to copyright strike people. Now, do I trust Tectone's take Tectone's word about it? No, but when you're in a content creation field, doing content creation, you are very worried about that. You don't want your channel terminated. And in my opinion, the best way to say, hey, if you want to copyright me, go ahead. I'll fight you on it. I'll take you to court. Yeah, I was a little bit more intense when I was saying that at the beginning of the thing, because the reputation that Mugen has about copyright and striking people's videos that are critical of him. Okay? Hopefully that explains it, and hopefully you understand that. That's a big fear as someone who has a YouTube channel, that their channel gets terminated by false copyright strikes. It happens all the time. False TOS complaints. It happens all the time. All right? I'm not even personally super attached to Mugen, okay? I just saw the title, didn't want to live in an echo chamber, okay? I guess I shouldn't expect much from little grumpy old man, but I can still hope you can actually improve from this and continue to pursue content creation with a little more effort and a lot more accountable. I'm pretty sure I'm accountable. Like, you can go through my streams and you can hear me say, oh, I got this wrong, I got that wrong. At least I say I got it wrong on stream. And I don't wait a week. It's typically the next day. When as soon as someone points it out to me, it's like within 24 hours. I'm like, yeah, I got this wrong. All right. For better or worse, you may break out of your niche in the near future. Be better than those you criticize instead of giving them ammo to push you down. Thanks for leaving my comment up. Good luck in the future. Oh, thank you. Well, the reason why I went after Mugen is because it's fair. He does the same thing. To be honest with you. It's the truth. Mugen goes after other content creators, other streamers all the time. That's his stuff. I typically don't. Because if you look at the content on my channel, if you exclude this past week, it's been more me about playing games and talking about VTubers. Okay, and I may cover a subject and not necessarily drama once a week. That's not the crux of my channel. Okay, I play games. I try to promote in a positive way VTubers. I don't particularly like covering VTuber drama. And I've said this numerous, I'll say it again. I don't like covering drama. It's not fun for me, really. All right. Sometimes I get wrapped up in it and get so engrossed in it, like I did with the Sukuna stuff, that I lose sight that I'm actually starting to become a little toxic, which, I'll be truth. This Mugen video is a little toxic. I'm not going to deny that. All right. It is a little toxic. And in turn, I need to step back and just realign myself and go, okay, you're getting grown-ups, you're getting too carried away with this stuff. You need to step back and kind of just take a breath, get yourself recentered, and then that way you can come back and go back to doing the stuff you actually do enjoy doing. Don't get wrapped up in this stuff. That's the reason why I don't want to really tackle drama. The reason why I cover Sukuna, because VTubers were involved, and I talk about VTubers 90% of the time in a positive way. Just saying, 90% of the time in a positive way. I mean, just look at VTuber highlights. You feel good stream. That's my niche, if you want to say that. Am I going to change it? Probably not. I like it. I'm having fun doing that. I didn't really enjoy covering the Sukuna stuff so much, but it just wouldn't go away. And that's my fault for paying attention to it. That's the truth. It's my fault for paying attention to it. No, and I do apologize to his girlfriend for constantly bringing this stuff up. That's the reason why I didn't use Mugen or any kind of tags about this stuff. It's just my tags for this video. In fact, I'll just prove it to you all, so no one will think I'm like falsehood. Okay, but here's the stream. I got one tag hashtag there, chatting, and I typically use that same tags up there. Roll right back right there. That's the only tags here, chatting. That's it. I don't have VTubers. I don't have a video game. I don't have anybody else's name in here. It's just me chatting. That's all it is. And if you notice, with my thumbnail, I'm on point. Guess who can't sleep? It's me. This is just me just coming on here. Just want to yap for a little while and kind of work up and get to the point where I can go to sleep. That's all this is. So I do thank you for your comment. I do appreciate it. Thank you for being respectful in your comment. I do appreciate it. It means a lot, actually, because if I delete comments for someone just sitting there just like, hey, I'm going to troll him, I'm going to call a whole bunch of names. It's like, I don't really want to deal with that. Just delete it. If you know. Okay. I just delete it. I don't have time to deal with it. Am I actually a grumpy old man? Yes, I am 57 years old. I don't know why people don't believe that. Or is it because I'll actually believe I'm actually a 21-year-old woman sitting on a couch using a voice changer and I got huge tits? That's the running gag of my channel. You know? I'm actually a 57-year-old man. Okay? You can actually see, I have done streams with a face cam. I've been on other people's channels with a face cam and gone by grumps. I've even pointed to people to where they can go see it. They really want to. No, I'm not going to say it again because I think I've done it about 4 times, and I think that's enough. You know, you can find me using a webcam, and you can actually see what I look like. And yeah, guess what? I look like an old guy. Saying, I'm actually an old man. I don't deny that. See, here's the difference, Andy. Hopefully you don't mind me calling you Andy. Is that your experience and my experience are 2 different things. I don't know how old you are, but my life experience is probably a lot different than yours. Okay. I don't want to come off as a voice of morality. Really. I don't. Do I think what happened with some people? I'm going to take Buchin out of the equation. I think people do certain things to stir up drama, to generate interest in them, so they can get subscribers, so they can get views, which in turn, and that all boils down to money. Okay? I think they don't care who they hurt when they do it. Is that illegal? No. Is it morally wrong? Depends on your point of view. I find it morally wrong to go attack somebody that hasn't really done anything wrong. Did what Sukuna do was wrong? Yes. Did it have to be public knowledge? No. Should this been handled between Sukuna and his girlfriend and left it there? Yes. Because, once again, the real victim in this whole thing is Sukuna's girlfriend. She even stated that no one came to her and let her know they were going public, or no one's even asked her if it was okay to go public. And here's the thing. Now we'll bring Mugen back into this. Mugen never apologized for going public. Never apologized that he didn't ask Sukuna's girlfriend if it was okay to go public with this stuff. None of the people who started all this went to Sukuna's girlfriend and say, hey, is it okay we go public with all this stuff? They just went ahead and did it. And would they do that? For get a sense of moral superiority? At what price? Of doing something immoral? In other words, 2 wrongs don't make a right. Sukuna was wrong. These Mugen and Mao were wrong. It doesn't equate to right. Because what it equates to is someone that was innocent in this whole thing being publicly humiliated. That's all it equates to. No matter how you twist it, no matter how well people try to spin it. At the end of the day, the innocent person in this whole situation, Sukuna's girlfriend, is the one that's being publicly humiliated. I don't know how else I can do that. Yes. Hey, Clankers, how you doing, buddy? How's water? Your voice is sounding kind of rough. It's mostly because smoking too many cigarettes and drinking too much coffee. I'm drinking tea. I'm drinking lemon tea, by the way. Okay. I'm not drinking coffee right at the moment. I'm drinking lemon tea with honey to help me with my voice. Sorry. Oh no, reading comments? Get it, Hasmus. Well, this is not actually... I think this is a really good comment. It's like, hey, I don't agree with you comment, and they were very respectful about it. And I don't have... I even like the comments. Like, hey, cool. A well thought out argument that I don't agree with. Okay, could I just reply to it? Yeah, but I once again, I don't feel like typing out a whole bunch of stuff. I prefer to verbalize my responses because it's been my experience that sometimes when you put stuff in text, it can be misconstrued as you coming off as combative. Now with my tone of voice, you can tell I'm not really combative. I'm like, this is cool. Someone don't agree with me and they're being respectful. Great. I like this. You know? I mean, thanks, Andy. I did like it. Oh, hold on. I will respond to this for a moment. Thank you for a well thought out. No. Disagreement. Let's go with disagreement. Disagreement about my video. All right. And that's all I'm going to say. Hold on. Can I edit? I don't want to say video. I want to say stream. I want to say stream. That's what I want. Okay. Was that? Do I consider this like one of my best streams? No. This is not even close. It's not even close. This is not my best. No, that was not my best stream. I know. One, being extremely tired and like can't keep a really good train of thought, and I was like going all over the place with my thinking, mostly because I was angry. I just had to get all that stuff out of me. I really learned as things going, as getting older, bottling up your emotions is not a good idea. If you need to get those negative emotions out, get them out. Was I aggressive in that stream? Yeah. If you were there for that stream, you could say I was aggressive. But no. See, I don't know exactly what I'm going to do here. To be honest with you, I thought that comment was interesting. I figured, hey, that'd be cool to start the stream with. It's an interesting comment. I like it. When someone doesn't agree with it, hey, it's cool. You know? I mean, they're respectful about it, so it's cool. I don't have about it. I don't have a problem with it. I could play a game. I'm not really in a gaming mood right at the moment. I mean, the only game I probably could play and not get too involved in is Repo, and I'm sure all you guys don't want to watch me play Repo again. I mean, I could play Phasmophobia, but once again, I don't think you guys want to watch me play Phasmophobia again. I think you guys enjoy it more when I have playing with somebody else, which we're having a special on Tuesday's going to be special because one Tuesdays when my son Zero will be collabing with me, but it's going to not just be Zero. You're just going to have to wait to Tuesday to find out who's going to be joining me joining us. Yes, that's the correct way to put it. Joining us to play Phasmophobia, and it's not anybody who's ever collabed with me before. It's going to be someone totally new to the channel. So look forward to that. I was thinking of playing Cyberpunk, but if I get too wrapped up in it, I'll be sitting here until like noon playing Cyberpunk. Don't want to do that. No, dude. My intention is maybe stream for maybe 2 hours, then try to go lay down and get some more sleep. But this is just for me to get some Japanese viewers. I'm going with that excuse. I guess we could react to some videos, but there's not a lot of things here. Tunums. Okay. These are such a clickbait title. Oh, father asked Hugh Jackman to help his son walk again. He refused. Okay. These Japanese terms sound nice, but okay, that sounds interesting.
3 terms in Japan that sound harmless, but actually have dark. First, Christmas cake. In Japan, Christmas cake isn't just dessert. It was also used to describe women over 25 who weren't married, based on the idea that...
I didn't know that. Man! I mean, like here in the West, cake also has another meaning pertaining to women's body. But that's kind of mean, you know? Jeez.
That no one wants to buy a Christmas cake after the 25th. It has passed its time and lost its value. It may sound harmless, but the meaning behind it is pretty harsh. Next, herbivore men. This describes men who don't actively pursue dating or marriage. Instead, they focus on themselves, their hobbies, or a quieter lifestyle. Even so, they're often viewed negatively and directly linked to concerns about declining relationships in Japan. And lastly, parasite single. This
Herbivore men? Okay, that's an interesting way to put things. I mean, what's the term we use here in the West? Forever single? I think is something we say. Yeah, I mean... Okay, you're gonna die alone. Okay.
This refers to adults, often in their 20s or 30s, who still live with their parents. It sounds like criticism, as if they're just relying on family. But in reality, many have normal jobs. It's the high living costs and work pressure in Japan that push them to stay at home for more stability. That's 3 terms in Japan that sound harmless.
Okay. That's interesting. Things I didn't know. I'm not 100% sure I wanted to know. Oh, by the way, I love watching Brad Williams. I think he's so fucking funny. I mean, I don't know if anybody here has watched any of his comedy specials or anything. He's a little person, but his routines, it makes me laugh. I watched what he has, like a special that's like a YouTube exclusive on his channel. Go check it out, man. You're just I'm pretty sure like a lot of people who listen to my stuff will probably have a good time laughing at it. All right. Kim Jong-il's last meal. Rolling Little Smokies. Okay. Don't leave Bangkok without visiting this place. I don't think I'm ever afford to go to Bangkok, to be honest with you. But hey, let's check it out. Hey, food!
I just left an all-you-can-eat crab leg buffet right here in Bangkok, and I have to put you guys on. Come with me to Kani Tengoku, the ultimate all-you-can-eat crab buffet. Immediately when you walk in, you're greeted by the crab leg master and placed in your own Japanese-themed private room, which is definitely needed the way you're gonna devour these crab legs.
Isn't Bangkok like China? Oh, Thailand. In Thailand. It's in Thailand. I'm sorry. But it's not Japanese. It's not in Japan. It's in Thailand. Bangkok, the capital of Thailand. Right? Hey, I'm American. We don't know too many things about countries outside of America. All right. Let me see here. No, I'm interested now. Let's see. Nakhon? Yeah, I know. I said that out totally wrong. It's a vibrant western capital of Thailand, located on the delta of the... Oh, yeah, I'm not going to try to say that. It serves as the country's political, commercial, and cultural hub. The city is famous for its City of Angels moniker in its Orient Buddhist temples, a world-class street food scene, and a nightlife that ranges from glitzy rooftop bars to energetic night markets. Okay. Oh, it looks like there's a lot of interesting things to do there. Okay. No, no. Like I said, one of these, one of my dreams is like just like traveling Southeast Asia, going to like the Philippines, Japan, South Korea, Thailand. I mean, the whole Southeast Asia fascinates me. I mean, just the history of those countries, the culture of those countries, the good and the bad, and to be able to experience all that, just the good part. I don't really want to experience the bad part. I really would like to be able to do that. Just a dream, you know. Maybe eventually it will happen, but okay, let's get back to this video.
For 75 minutes, all you can eat crab legs. They have 3 different tiers that you can choose from. I was a little indecisive, so you know I had to go see for myself. And them legs were huge. And I'm not gonna lie, y'all, when I seen her bring out them king crab legs from the back, the sacks.
I don't. No, I'm not gonna watch this. I'm not gonna watch it. It's not. I didn't like that. No offense to that person. It's just I wasn't enjoying it. And for some reason, it was just starting to rub me the wrong way. Try Anthony Bourdain's favorite new soup at the Lunch Lady. I'm assuming that's like New York, and I have watched too many things about New York food. It's a shame how good this Atlanta restaurant. Oh, we got Atlanta. Okay, cool. Let's check out Atlanta.
This is a black-owned restaurant in Atlanta that I do not recommend going to. I mean, first of all, look at how long that line was. The average customer in this restaurant is my granny, my auntie, and my uncle age. Where the young people at? That's not telling me that the food is good. On top of that, the line was already out the door by the time I walked in. It was only like 12 o'clock. On top of that, the prices are too affordable. What do you mean I could get a soul food plate for $12?
I'm assuming she's being sarcastic.
They had so many options. They had everything from smothered oxtails, fried pork chops, baked chicken. They even had Salisbury steak, chicken gizzards, girl. Then on top of that, when they gave me my sides, the sides were too.
I really do like chicken gizzards. I think it's like fried chicken gizzards. Oh, deep fried chicken gizzards. When I used to drive for FedEx at one point when I lived in Florida, and there's this one place that sold the best fried chicken gizzards I've ever had. The spices were amazing. The gizzards were like creamy and smooth, not chewy at all. It was like the best I ever had. Never can find that level of quality again. It was like a little like convenience store place. If I could remember exactly where it was, I don't even know if we're talking about something that was like over 20 years ago. But yeah. I love chicken gizzards.
Big. Like, why are you giving me sides that are taking up my whole plate and it tastes like my grandma made it? And on top of that, y'all had the nerve to offer a peach drink for $2 a large? And why did the collard greens taste like my grandma made it?
I hate collard greens.
And why was my food seasoned so well? And on top of that, if the line was so long, how are you getting me and my friends in and out of there so fast? I don't really like that. My oxtail was falling off the bone. None of my friends complained about the food, and we also didn't have to pay the. This is a black-owned restaurant in Atlanta that I do not recommend going.
I like the sarcasm. That was pretty good. I got him. I don't like this guy. I don't like him at all, by the way.
Let's make the world's best seafood boil. Everybody knows the quality of the boil is only as good as the sea creatures inside and how amazing the chef looks. So this is what's going in mine. First, we're throwing in a bunch of blue crabs. These guys add a sweet taste to anything you're eating, and the only problem is that they're always trying to pinch you. So
Just cook them. Don't fucking play with them. They're not pets. You know? Hey, grab this. Grab this. Oh, by the way, I'm about 5 minutes. I'm going to toss you in boiling hot water. Just don't fucking play with them.
So you've got to be careful. Next, I'm throwing in spotted prawns. They're super colorful and have a thick meat, plus their head butter tastes so good. These guys are an absolute must. It wouldn't be a seafood boil without a 3-pound lobster. I know this seems huge and you're not.
It is huge. Just saying. It is huge. I think that's probably, he probably had to get it through a Canadian supplier. I believe in Maine, I know Maine has restrictions on how big a lobster you can keep. The fisherman goes, hey, watch Jacob Knowles. He can explain a lot better than I do. And if it's too big, they throw it back because they're the best breeders. But I think it's like 5 inches from eye to tail, that the back of the lobster. If it's over 5 inches, they can't keep it.
Not tripping. It definitely is.
That's not true in Canada. They can't. If you see like someone getting like 5-pound, 10-pound lobster, they got it through Canada.
That's why we've got an extra big pot. We are not fumbling this one. Last, I'm throwing in Dungeness crab, salmon, a halibut, and a few other random things before making seasoned garlic and butter dip. This makes it so all the flavors come together and melts in your mouth perfectly. There's a 1-hour video of me cooking this posted right now. Let's make the...
Alright, that's nice. Alright, that's cool. As long as I didn't have to listen to him eat. Just saying. Alright. What I ate for meals in Korea, part 700. How long were you there for? You know? The massive myth about rare steak. Well, considering you're eating one wrapped in gold foil, the one myth is why don't wrap your steak in gold foil. That's really fucking pretentious. Oh. Ultimate Japanese fried rice mastery. That's more of an Uncle Roger thing. Just to be honest. Let's see.
People who order their steaks well done usually do it for one very specific, disgusting reason. We've all been at a restaurant watching someone cut into a rare steak, seeing that dark red juice pool all over the plate. It looks exactly like blood. It behaves like blood, and for decades, people have...
It kinda is blood. It's trapped in the muscle. There's a little bit of blood in it. Just saying. Okay?
avoided perfectly cooked meat because they think eating it is completely unhygienic. But butchers and scientists want you to know a really bizarre secret about your food.
Yeah, don't sit there and juggle things with your fucking knife. Scientists and butchers say that's fucking dangerous. Once again, that's a joke if you can't tell by my laughing.
By the time any piece of beef actually reaches a grocery store or a restaurant kitchen, absolutely all of the real blood has already been completely drained from the animal. So what exactly is that red puddle you are dipping your food into? It's actually just water mixed with a specific muscle protein called myoglobin. When it hits a hot grill, the heat simply changes its color. So you aren't eating a puddle of blood, you're literally just eating meat-flavored water. People who...
Okay. It's just a little bit of blood in there. I hate to tell you. It's not unhygienic. Okay? Unless you just know, there's people who eat steak raw. I eat when I'm too lazy to cook. Mr. Korea Parents First Cross Beef Boil. Crispy chili cheese. Okay, no. What? Guests left behind in our Airbnb. Okay. My favorite celebrity recipes? No, I don't know. Oh, let's see.
So what do I want to talk about? I guess the reason why I kind of left the planet. There are a lot of times where you guys ask me, how are you doing? Are you okay? And I'll be honest that no, I'm not doing okay. And unfortunately, I've been comparing
Is it
myself a lot
where
with everybody else in Bishojo. I'm very proud of everybody in Bishojo. I really am. Because I keep comparing myself a lot, especially to all my friends in Bishojo. I felt I was very inadequate as a VTuber and a content creator as a whole, and I felt like I didn't really deserve to be in Bishojo. I felt I was holding them back in a way. I really did, because I wasn't doing cool projects or hanging out with the community or doing.
Once again, it goes back to what I've noticed about a lot of VTubers. They have very low self-esteem. Oh, and they all react differently, and it's not just female. Male VTubers have the same problem, by the way. They all have low self-esteem. They don't think they're not good enough. They're not successful enough. They should be doing more. They should be doing this. They should be doing that. When all in all, their fans, and Hakura has a lot of fans. She is successful. And she was growing. It's how they look at themselves. That's the problem. Okay, you can tell them they're awesome, they're great, you're doing wonderful, and they just don't believe you. If one person makes a negative comment, it just crushes them. That's what they remember. They remember their negativity over the positive things you say about them. Which is kind of what the point of my channel. I prefer to talk positive about VTubers. Yeah, if you want to get down to, have I talked negative about some VTubers? Yes. But I don't want to, I try not to be malicious about it. I really do. I don't try to be malicious about it. Okay. I failed a few times. I know that. That's the reason, like with Bout, when I talked about Bout, I was really going out of my way, being careful about what I said. That's the reason why during that stream, I was like rambling a little bit, because I was searching for the best way to put things. Because I don't want it to come off like I was actually attacking her. I don't think I came off that way. I think I did a pretty good job of not being malicious. I'm legitimately concerned about her as a person, not as like her VTuber character or her career and all that stuff. I keep on making content to entertain. No, I'm actually concerned about her. Now, hopefully that message comes through. It's like, Hakura, you're wonderful. You're talented. You're funny. You know? I just wish you all believe that yourselves. That's all.
Doing extravagant things, or even just existing. I felt like I didn't really deserve to be shoujo, or even to be in this position, and that really ate me a lot. I'm not very talented at singing, not very entertaining, and I'm just going, I don't know how the fuck they accepted me to be shoujo. Oh, the bad feelings are really coming out now.
Okay. Now I keep on telling people, if instead of focusing on what VTubers you don't like and you don't think they deserve the success they deserve, what's the worst thing you do to a content creator? Hey, don't talk about them. That's the worst thing you do to a content creator. So if you feel inclined to like go after, be malicious to, I don't care if it's a VTuber, IRL streamer, or whatever, you're helping them, to be honest with you. You can make, if you do it, if enough people do it, you can kick them off the internet, but they'll come back. But the worst thing you could do to a content creator is not to talk about them. Don't say anything about them. Those people will go hate watch them. Hi guys who are here to hate watching me. Okay. I guess I don't know why that's so hard to understand. If you don't like somebody, if you don't join the content, don't watch them. That's all. Don't have to like post things on. You don't have to make nasty comments, which Andy didn't do, by the way. I want to make that clear. Andy didn't make a nasty comment. Or go on Twitter and say, "Oh, you're a horrible human being," all this stuff. Like, oh, here's an idea. Just don't fucking talk about it. Don't pay attention to them. Block them. If you don't want to see their posts, hey, there's a block button on Twitter. And there's also a mute button on Twitter where they don't show up. I've used it. There's no, they're not, they aren't Vtubers. There's just people who get way too toxic, and I mute them. It's like, I don't really want to see it anymore. Because I just don't want to deal with it. Just mute them. That's all you got to do. Or block them. Or if you're a content creator and you see some guy that's making you react negatively, no, delete the fucking comment. Oh, it's that easy. There it is, and it's gone. Okay. That's all. Okay, let's see. This track should be illegal. No fox giving by Skybrows. Alright. Can you eat this burger in 5 bites? No. Scrambled egg methods. Which one are you? Okay, let's see. I'm always interested in scrambled eggs.
Scramble eggs tells me a lot about you. Method 1 tells me you don't know what you're doing and you also don't care about taste. Dropping the cheapest egg you can find in some hot oil. You're honestly just surviving at this point. If this is how you make your eggs, I'm not judging you, but I'm also probably not going to eat it. Method 2 is a...
Why are you throwing food? What did the food do to you, man? You cooked it. You don't like it that way. Why did you cook it? You could just show someone else's video cooking it. Don't abuse the food, man.
little bit more respectable and you probably have somewhat of an idea how to cook. Basically, you know what you're doing, but you don't care enough to put in the effort. This method might involve pasture-raised eggs, so the quality is definitely better. If this is you, you know that cooking eggs over a gentle heat is key. It's important to stir it continuously for the best texture. If you fed me eggs like these, I wouldn't be upset about it at all. I would definitely eat them. You even leveled it up with a piece of sourdough. You remember to season the eggs with salt and pepper. You have it today. Method 3 is for those who are fancy as hell. Instead of jumping right into the eggs, you start with the toast. But not just toast out of the toaster, you're dropping some sourdough right into butter and oil. And you remember to season it too. When it comes to the eggs, you
know how expensive sourdough is now here in America? It's like $6 for half a loaf in my local grocery store. You know? Regular toast is fine. Don't have to get all fancy schmancy with sourdough. Just saying.
You learned from Gordon Ramsay that the key is to start with a cold pan. I had a friend gift me some duck eggs, and these have a higher fat content, so we're going to use those. The pan here's... The way you scramble eggs tells me a lot about you. Method 1...
I will say I have tried Gordon Ramsay's method, and I don't like it. No offense, Gordon. They're just too fucking runny. You know, if you like your scrambled eggs runny and watery, hey, just follow Gordon's instructions. Okay, but I don't like watery, runny eggs. I don't. No, 2 eggs in a bowl, salt, pepper, a little bit of milk, mix it up, and over low heat. It's not that hard. Why are we overcomplicating scrambled eggs, for fuck's sake? Just saying. What we got here? Okay, I'll be right back. I gotta go do old man stuff. So. Tea. Give me a minute. Let me get my headphones back. Yeah, I'm wearing my $50 headphones. Is the ones I pay $100 or some odd dollars for broke. Turn the light on. Not that there's anything wrong with the cheap well, kind of disappointing. Like the $150 headphones I bought broke, but the ones I paid like $50 for are fine. The only thing is like the earmuff things are like coming apart. The pleather part of it, they're fine. They're comfortable and all that, but it just mystifies me that the $150 ones just broke. I didn't drop them or anything. I just set them down, and all of a sudden they fell apart. I went, "What the fuck?" That's high quality there. But anyway, get back to the chat room here. Is it weird I call you Gramps even though you're not my actual? Well, I am the granddad of Vtubers. Apparently, that was a title that was bestowed upon me for some reason. I don't know why. I guess I better talk about this because I am not going to cover this. That's like this is probably going to be the only time I'll talk about this. The stuff with Vex. Listen, I have talked to Vex like a couple times. I was always respectful to her. She was respectful back to me. Do I approve of some of the things she has done? No, I don't. The way she behaves on Twitter, like, you need to think before you hit post, okay? Okay, and just look how well you word things. I mean, here's the thing. I mean, some people think I'm probably like middle of the ground type of person. It doesn't cost very much to be compassionate sometimes. If you deserve compassion, I'll give you compassion. If I feel like you're like being complete and total toxic human being, guess what? I'm going to treat you like that. It's not that hard to understand. It's just based on your behavior. And if you are a toxic person and you're typically going off, I will just not going to block you or anything. I'm just going to ignore it. Because you're not going to ruin my day. That's all. Why am I not talking about what the stuff that happened with Vex? Because one, mostly I'm not 100% sure what is going on there. To be honest with you, I don't know what's going on, and quite frankly, I'll be honest, I don't want to know because I don't think I can be fair. And if I can't be fair about it, why talk about it? You know, I've had, especially since I had conversations with Vex, and she's always been nice to me. I did make a post on Twitter. If you want to find, you can go on Twitter and find it. I'm not going to show it to you, because I don't feel like doing it right at the moment. Okay, just being honest. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll show it to you. I'm not going to have it up here for very long. There's a lot of people that rage against Vex, and which in turn she rages back, and it's like, it's almost gotten to the point I think people just do that to her to elicit a response. Is this going to be the quickest way? Okay, right here. This is the post I talk about Vex. I don't. You can say I called her out, but I was kind of nice about it, and I tried to be respectful about it. Most of the time, I think I tried to be respectful. Have I done a few streams where I'm not? Yeah, I won't deny that. I'm not gonna lie that there are quite a few streams and some standalone videos early on that I was not respectful. You know? But that's another reason why I move away from, like, I guess, but can you call it commentary? I think I just call it drama, to be honest with you. But that's the reason why I stay away from it as much as I do. I mean, I'll talk about multiple things, not just VTubers. When the let's talk about series. Hey, Andy. thank you, Andy. We did talk about your post earlier. Let me bring you over here. So if you want to have a discussion, we can. I do appreciate your comment, Andy. You were very respectful, which thank you. I agree with everything you said in your post? No. Okay. I'm just being honest. I'm not offering any excuses for how I come off on that. Yeah. I stated earlier on I in that video. I don't know if I put it in that video or on that stream or other streams. It's like at that point I've only got like 10 hours of sleep this week. That's the reason why I was up. I'm going through a very bad case of insomnia. Yeah, I know. You should take sleeping pills, but I'm afraid of being addicted by it. Okay, I really want to see where you go in the future, man. I think you're going to bring a new perspective to drama, hopefully more. I'll be honest, Andy, I don't particularly like covering drama. It's just, I cover VTubers, and I tried to be positive about it. I covered, earlier on when I was streaming, I was covering a lot of drama, and I was miserable. I was thinking about terminating my channel, man. I was not having fun at all, and that's the reason why I did like a pivot and it got more into like doing variety things, like playing games, VTuber highlights, feel good streams, was just like, you know, send like a positive vibe about the VTubing community. And then when shit like Sakuno and all that comes up, it gets underneath my skin. It's like I'm trying to get VTubers respect, and they're doing shit to be disrespected. I was like, come on. You're trying to, it's like, did I take it a little bit personally? Yeah, I did. I'm not gonna lie, Andy, I did take it a little bit personally, because VTubers have been disrespected for the last, oh god, 6 years. Big titty anime girls, and that's the only reason why you watch them, and all that stuff. It's like, oh, that's not a woman, that's actually a guy with a voice changer, and all that shit, you know. And I'm sitting here trying to say these are all more all-around entertainers and everything. They deserve to be respected and all this stuff. And this stupid shit like Sakuno comes up, and I was like, oh, dear God, can you just fucking stop doing this shit? And it was VTubers that were doing it. That's okay, man. You don't have to agree with everything. Just learn more about what people see and feel about your work is still more than most do. I haven't checked out any other stuff. Oh, hey, check it out. I'll recommend stay away from the drama stuff. I think my worst streams that I do is when I cover controversy. Because I'm not having fun doing it. I don't even watch VTuber. It's just like the tea. Okay. With me, the worst. I don't have fun doing drama, really, unless I can make it absurd, make really bad jokes while I'm doing it. I think there's a stream where I actually did Mugen's Sakuno video. I was laughing the whole time. I don't know if it made it a good stream, but I was laughing the whole time. There's part of it I got a little intense, but you know, I think I said Mugen should go right for Saturday Night Live because he's an unintentionally good comedy writer. Okay. But yeah, I do appreciate your comment. I thank you for being respectful. Now, hopefully you didn't mind that I started the stream by going through talking about your comment and giving you basically a response to it. I don't typically. You're the first person I've ever done that to, by the way. You're the first one I've ever done that to. And I'll be honest, if you do have a problem with it, let me know, and I will take it out of the VOD. Okay. Just let me know that you don't appreciate it, and I will take it out of the VOD, okay? Just let me know. I'm not one of those people who gonna hey, I don't want you to put my name out there. I don't want you to use my comment. Okay, I'll take it out. No problem. I don't have a problem with that. Okay. I don't want you to use me for content. Okay, I won't use you for content. I don't have just let me know. I don't have a problem with it. Okay. I don't usually comment in general, especially now on random. I appreciate you being super chill over. Hey, no problem. I'll be honest with you, Andy. I'm typically chill. Okay. I do go into what I call grumps mode when I get irritated, but I typically try to avoid that. Kind of thought you were rage baiting at first, so I apologize. Oh, no problem. No problem. No, to be honest with you, yeah, I was rage baiting. It's rage baiting Mugen. Okay, to be honest with you, and a little bit, it was a little bit of rage baiting there. I'll be honest about it. A little bit of rage baiting. You know? I'm way too fucking honest. I get the credit for taking it on the chin and use it as a benchmarking. I'll be honest, Andy. The reason why I got insomnia right now is because it's the Sakuna stuff. I let it get to me. I let it start bothering me, and it really, and I can't go to sleep. Okay, not looking for pity. I have to preface this every time I talk about it. I am not looking for pity. This is just the simple fucking truth. I still have cancer. Okay, I went through chemo and radiation, and it changed my body chemistry. All right, this is like something the doctor told me when I told him what's going on with me. I cannot deal with negativity the way I used to. Sometimes I can shrug it off. Sometimes I go into rages. I can't do that no more. I will literally get physically ill. I would go run to the bathroom and throw up if I get too many negative emotions. It's something about what the chemo and radiation did to me. That's the result. Also, I can't hold in those emotions, so I got to verbalize it. And when I do verbalize it, it comes out kind of discombobulated sometimes, and I'm aware of it. But I have to get it out, or else if I don't get it all out of my system, I will get sick. Even if I do get it all out of my system, I get sick. Like right now, I'm dealing with insomnia. But that was the point of that stream. I had to do it in order for me to actually go to sleep. I know it's not an excuse, be honest. I mean, I could literally just come here and just have the mic in front of me, not stream, and just sit here and yell and scream at like Mugen and not do a stream. But hey, where's the fun in that? You know? But once again, thank you for being cool, Andy. I appreciate it, man. I do. You know? You were cool. I like it when people disagree with me in a respectful manner. It's like, oh, we can have a discussion. Cool, we can talk about stuff. This gets interesting now. I'd rather be honest with you, Andy. I mean, I got people who come to my comment sections and they are very nice and respectful. Don't get me wrong. And I do appreciate every single one of you that do come in the comment section and give me nice compliments. I do appreciate that. But when someone disagrees with me, it changes. It's like, oh, okay, I got something. What are they saying? Can we talk about this stuff? And that kind of thing. That gets me a little bit fired up. Not that your positive comments don't fire me up. I'm fucking this up big time. But it gets me. It's happy that someone watched my content that didn't agree with me, is still respectful enough to have to make a respectful comment even though they didn't enjoy my content, and try to be helpful and understanding and all that stuff. It's cool, you know. It's like we can have a discussion, right? It's something that runs in my family. Never a fun thing to deal with. Sleep lets the brain rest, and not being able to do it is torture for me to. Yeah, it's bad. I mean, granted, for some of you all, it's very entertaining because I get really loopy. And I start making comments and I start laughing for no good reason. I just start laughing. That's what happens to me. It's like right now, I'm laughing a lot because my brain is like, hey, I want to go to sleep. But this other part of my brain going, no, you're going to stay awake. Why? Because we want to. Okay, you're far from the worst guy out there, and I can see a good future if you invest your time into it. Super cool of you to be real like this. Hey, no problem. I actually was talking to another VTuber, a male VTuber. He, I'm not gonna say who. It was a private discussion. He's a really cool guy. I highly respect him a lot. And he's told me a lot about we found out we had a lot in common about how family, traumatic experiences and stuff like that. He's been kind of helping me with content creation. Honestly, especially after I started streaming and became aware of him, he became aware of me, and he's kind of give me helpful advice. The most important advice he's ever given me, which is the one I stated here earlier: have fun, do what you want to do, man. People will come to you if you're having fun, because they'll come through your content. If you're having fun, yeah, just keep doing that. If you're not having fun, guess what? Stop doing that. Just don't do that no more. I mean, it sounds like really, really easy advice to follow, but let me show you here, Andy, what the real problem is for content creators. Okay, and yeah, we're going behind the secret door and going to YouTube Studios. This is the problem, Andy, as far as being like a content creator, if you're paying attention to numbers. Okay, it's like, cool, I got 208 subscribers. Thank you, guys. Really, I mean that at most. That's really the only number I pay attention to, is how many subscribers I got, because that tells me how well I'm doing, to be honest with you. Look at that. Look at that. The Valve problem stream has over 1,000 views. That's drama. The one that you comment on is 293 views. Well, the Hall graduation one, it's got 360 views, and that was not necessarily drama. That was pretty much an opinion piece of how I feel about why people graduated. Backed up a little bit about what they actually said during their graduation announcement. But you see all the triple digit ones are drama. See, it's like right here. Oh, that's, don't pay attention to that one. The other ones are like VTuber highlights. It's like what my more popular segments I do here. I'm trying to find where's the like you can see, I don't cover a lot of drama. Okay, here's one. This is a drama one. It's got 271 views. But then it's balanced out because this VTuber highlight one I did on New York Summit's got 348 views. The reason why I look at these views, why I really pay attention. I know people don't really care if I play video games. I'm like, oh. You know, it's how well is the VTuber highlights are doing, and how well is the feel good streams are doing. Those are the ones I'm really interested in, and I know drama is going to get me a lot of views. I know that, and I know I could probably have 1,000 subscribers right now if I focus on drama. But that it's not, that doesn't make me happy doing content. You understand, Andy? You're far from the worst guy. I can say a good feature if you I read that one. Fun is ultimately why we're all here. Yeah. And it's unfortunate. Drama is a monster of our own design. People would be more open to positive content if drama wasn't the default content, in my opinion. I agree with that statement, Andy. I'm guilty of myself. I do occasionally watch some drama stuff if I trust the person who's doing it, which is kind of what I was trying to get with Mugen, is like he makes all these statements in his videos. I do this, and do this, and there's evidence in his own channel that he doesn't really do that. That was the point of me using Cinder, because I did extensive coverage of Cinder. And I know what happened. Okay? And his wasn't about looking for facts and what actually happened. It was about supporting a narrative. Okay, if you want to make that kind of content, that's fine. Just be upfront about it. But if you're coming off say, hey, this is true, and then later on there's evidence that comes out and say, hey, it isn't, well, you kind of have to make a retraction, you know? And kind of like go, I made a mistake here. I'm here to correct that mistake. Mugen doesn't do that. Nothing wrong with putting out some drama to get some growth, but yeah, I totally get not wanting that to be your niche. Growth through positivity is possible, but you gotta put way more into it. Yeah, I know, because if like let's see here. The videos. Okay, these are my standalone videos, which I just take from my streams. Look at them. It's all VTuber highlights. Except for this one where I kind of went off on Tectone and Aspen Gold. Well, I didn't go off on Aspen Gold. I went off on Tectone. That's where Haktui Tectone come from. But usually, like my main thing, I was like here, like that one. Like, you know, but VTuber highlights standalone videos are doing really, really good. I'm so happy about that. Like this Furumoko was got 682. That's all positive. This is VTuber highlights is like really my main crux of what I put out as standalone videos, which is just me taking that stream and just taking the VTuber highlight part of the stream and making a standalone video. Because once again, I'm lazy. I don't like editing. I don't like trying to write a script. I'm not talented in that area. I'm very talented in just running my freaking mouth. But yeah, I don't want to be known as a drama channel. It's not, that wouldn't make me proud. And ultimately, and it would be fun. Ultimately, that is the most important thing of being a content creator. You gotta have fun doing this. Why do a lot of like people start channels and they think, oh, I'm gonna be successful within 6 months. I'm gonna be monetized and all this stuff in 6 months, and not do, and they focus on drama. And yeah, there's channels out there that focus on drama, and they are very successful. Within like 2 years, they get like 5,000 subscribers and all that stuff, and they get they're monetized and all that. I don't want to do that. Not that you don't rate the bar is unfortunately like comparable to Nick. I know, I get that. I know it's easy. Andy, you probably don't know where it is. I was part of the comic book community in the early 2000s, and I was considering starting a YouTube channel. I was extremely toxic. I'm talking, you know, the people you point to on Twitter going, hey, he's like sending death threats. And stuff. That was me. That was me. And what I learned from that experience, when you are like that, you're extremely toxic and all that stuff, you're not hurting the other guy that you're being toxic to. You're hurting yourself. and you become miserable. And the stuff, that thing that used to entertain you, when you look at it, you're just miserable about something you used to really enjoy. And you can't enjoy it no more because it's just going to raise a whole bunch of negative feelings. So I left. I stopped reading comic books. I stopped caring about comic books. I left that community entirely. I was like, I'm miserable. Why am I putting myself through this? I got to get out of here because I am a horrible person right now. And I need to get away from that. What's making me feel horrible? So I left. And I've been like, that's why I'm very careful about covering any kind of drama dealing with VTubers, because I don't want to do that. I don't want to become, hey, Horace, I don't want to become to the point where I don't enjoy watching VTubers, because that's my source of entertainment. So I'm just going, okay, I'll go this far, but when I get this far, I am backing off. That's the reason why I didn't cover Vex. I think your appeal comes from the fact that you are different from the average viewer of this kind of content, editing, scripts, etc. But being genuine like this is why you have who you are. I think so too. I told there. I had to go back to the discussion I was having with that male VTuber. I said, and most VTubers, this is true, they are playing a character. Okay, when you see their character is that model. Any Hololive member, any VTuber you see, is basically part of it is that character, that model design. That's who that's that personality you're trying to push forward. With me, I am a grumpy old guy. That's me. That's who I am. I this is not a character. Okay. This is me. This is the way I behave out in the real world. I hate to tell you all that. Okay. I don't have a problem really if I get in the mood to say what's on my mind. I don't. I've done it, and I've lost jobs because of it. Not that I go around doing it every day. Don't get mistaken. I don't do that every day or every encounter. I was like, is this really worth getting like into a heated discussion because this person is like sitting there picking their nose in the grocery line? No. You gotta pick your battles. But this is the way I behave all the time. I'm not a character. I am 57 years old. I am a grumpy old man. Okay. I am. I don't know why people don't believe that. I really don't. It's like, I'm actually telling the truth and no one believes I'm telling the truth. I don't know why. Which is extremely funny, by the way. All content creators lie. I'm the guy who's telling you he's actually old. There's people who don't believe me. There's some. I've seen people think I'm 20 years old. I'm like, what? Okay, go for it. Thank you. Okay, I grew up playing MTG in comic stores. I knew the stories from that sphere. Well, what we have today is a refined version of that. Super high, super low lows. Yeah. I did join my friend's show on his channel for a little bit, covering Spider-Man comics. I had to leave. I had to stop. I think I was I was part of it for almost a year. About that. And I started to sound like, I'm not enjoying reading these comics, man. I was waiting to put it this way. While he was doing the shows, I was reading the comics while he was doing the synopsis. I was reading the comics at the way he was doing that. It's like, okay, hey, he's still going. Because I didn't like reading the comics. And I had to be honest with him. It's like, I had to bow out. I was like, you deserve better effort than what I'm giving you, man. And I am starting to get miserable again. And you don't want me to become toxic and bring your show down. So I'm just stepping away. I'm just stepping away. You know, that's all. I mean, it is what it is at that point. Because he's been a friend of mine for almost over 20 years now, and he loves Spider-Man. I love Spider-Man too, but I don't like the comics, and there's a lot, I have problems with the movies too, but if it doesn't make me happy, I'm not gonna. And besides that, the comics are $5 for an issue. I'm like, God damn. Even digital, it's like it's not even printed on fucking paper. I'm paying $5. That's the same price if you get a physical copy. What the fuck? Okay. But it's like, if I'm not having a good time, I'll just step away. I personally prefer the genuine people over the characters. Hell, that's how I found you, because everyone discovers Sukuna isn't genuine at all. Okay. Hence why Muji made the video and you yours. Yeah. Being a real person opens you up to being vulnerable, but you don't have to get dragged through the proverbial mud. Like, oh, people have tried. It was like I said, I was married to a psychotic woman for 15 years. You're going to have to try it really hard. You're going to have to try it really, really hard to insult. You're going to have to work for that. Oh, you're a disgusting human being. Heard better. I think the first negative comment I got, it was, I hate the sound of your voice. Oh, me too. That was true. I hate the sound of my voice. I hate how I sound when I talk. It's really a struggle for me to listen back to my stream. I hate my fucking voice so much. It's like, dear God, I can't stand the sound of it. Why don't you sing? Because I will cry. If I listen to it, I will go, oh dear God, I'm so fucking awful. Why am I doing this to myself? Why am I doing this to other people? The cats are dying in the neighborhood because I'm singing. Okay. You literally twice the experience I do, and the internet is always changing. I think you're sharing stories like this is way more entertaining than just be another drama slop. I don't want to be a slop tuber. I've made that very clear. That's the reason why I do the streams, so you can actually see how I come to my conclusions. When someone drops a Google Doc, I don't read it until I'm on stream, and I read it right there and then. You get my very first impression of going through a Google Doc. It's very rare that I watch any kind of drama video or a Google Doc before I stream it. It's extremely rare. I think it's maybe happened. It's only happening during the Sukuna situation. I was actually watching someone else's stream, and who was it? I think Bao dropped her response, and he watched it on his stream. Then I did my stream about Bao. So I very rarely read Google Docs or watch videos prior to my streams. So you get my actual reaction to this stuff. No, so it's hell. I went through the 1,000-page Google Doc of Cinders all on stream. Those are like 10 to 11-hour streams. I mean, goddamn. That was fun. I think Sharon. Okay. People can try, but you still be you. Ah, yeah. No. I like people when they say, "Hey, I think you're genuine." Cool. That's what I'm going for. I tell awful jokes, by the way. I don't know why people sometimes find me funny. I don't know why, because I think my jokes are god awful. Okay, just ask my son. Streams are great for that. I totally approve of reading stuff for the first time. Yeah, that's the way to do it. I believe that's honestly the way to do it. Because it's a lot more believable. Okay, if people see your reaction as you're reading and you sitting there questioning things. I'll use an example that you kind of brought up in your comment, Andy. When I first read Mal's Google Doc, and there's the section about moving in together, and I was looking at the DMs. I said, where did he ask you to move in? I see you talking about getting a cat. That doesn't mean he wants you to live with him. Where's the section? Where's the part that Sykkuno actually asked Mal to move in with him? There, you won't find it. It's not there. If it was there, she should have put it in. But as far as we know, based on the evidence being presented in that Google Doc, Sykkuno never asked Mal to move in with him. She made an assumption because talking about getting a cat. All we know is you say, hey, I want you to help me pick out a cat. That's not an indication of living together. No, that's just an example that I'm very aware of because I'll be quite frank, I found that freaking hilarious. Especially the part, hey, I'm not an American citizen and I don't have a visa. Can I get a cat? That's kind of how I read it. I was like, what the hell is that going to do about getting a cat? Yeah, when I go to the pet stores, I got to show you papers that proves I'm an American citizen to buy an animal. A dog, a cat, a bird. Just like, okay. Okay, I would say for the love of God, please open more than one tab and have things ready before. I suck at that. Well, I'll be honest. That's the reason why I don't when covering drama. It's such a spur of the moment thing with me because I tend to not focus on it. And another problem is if I open too many tabs, my computer crashes. It's happened on stream. I had like 15 tabs open for a stream, open OBS, and my computer shut down. Okay. So I did it again. I got all the stuff opened up and it crashed again. I was like, okay, maybe I can't have that many tabs open. I have a $500 computer that's 3 years old. I'm kind of surprised it could put up with what I do right now. It is what it is. I could do only that's the reason why I open tabs as I go. Okay. At the most I could probably have, I think the most I've ever had open at one time is 6. And everything ran fine, and I don't go beyond 6. Okay, and that's usually I did that with Sykkuno, the Mujin one. Well, basically throughout the Sykkuno stuff, I did it. I also don't like showing how many tabs I have open on stream. As you can see in the way I got things set up, you can't see how many tabs I open. See it first. Nothing kills the pace of a stream with more than awkward silence. That happens quite frequently with my stream because I have to stop and think about what I'm going to say. Okay, it's quite frequently in my streams. I was like, okay, well, I want to say it's going to get me in trouble. I'm going to have to sit here for about 2 minutes to think how to say this without getting me kicked off of YouTube. 95% of the time, me stop not saying anything is trying to figure out the one way I could put something without me getting into serious trouble. So I just like stop. Okay, I can't say that because that's going to get me a community strike. That's very, very bad. You will find a video, a standalone video that came from a stream. It's called, it's about Fruit, who's a VTuber. That stream is no longer up. I deleted it because of the things, a lot of words I said in there. So I wanted to make standalone video of it because I felt the content was important. And it took me 6 hours to go through that video and bleep out words. So now I shut the hell up before I say something that's going to get me in trouble. It's like, don't put it that way, Grumps. We got to think of a better way to do that. Just. And sometimes I push the limits with my jokes, especially if I'm like collabing with my son. And I find out the jokes I'm telling, it's really starting to irritate him because that is funny to me. Okay. California compliant cat purchase. The joke I made about that. So, you're gonna move in together. You're gonna go away. He has to pay you cat support from here on out. It's like, why is this an important thing? Why was this in a Google Doc? I have no idea why this was in Google. Oh, we're getting a cat together. That means we're gonna move together. If you want to think that, but the rest of us there's another explanation. Hey, I want you to help me buy a cat. Not that I want you to live with me. I just want you to help me buy a cat. Or it's a code word that, hey, I want pussy. Like in pussycat. Just take the cat part out, and that's what I really want. I use 2 computers. Actually, I got 2 computers. I got my gaming computer, which I'm currently using right now, and I got another computer off to the side that I used to use so I could see chat, because my gaming computer for a long time I thought can only have 1 monitor. I have learned now that I can have 2 monitors. I've only had this goddamn computer for 3 years, and I just figured out I can use 2 monitors on this thing. Okay, tells you how observant I am. But yeah, I got 2 computers, like over here on this my other computer, which is just a small little one. I know those like mini computers. I got for like I think I paid like $150 for, and I got Twitter open up because I keep informed about what's going on. Is somebody talking about me or anything like that? I was like, it's like on my today's news, Silver Veil becomes partial owner of Gamersubs. Yay, don't care. Gamers pick dream seats with ZZZ and 2 XKO characters on. I don't even know what that means. VTuber Fifi asks if one-sided collab invites mean no real friendship. I mean, and that's how, like, if I want to go to Twitter, it's because what I see on my other computer. And it's like right now we're sitting on YouTube because I was watching food videos. That's really a lot of things I do on my streams when after like I get done playing a game or something like that. I would go to YouTube and Twitter, X. Once again, Elon, no one's ever really going to call it X. They're going to stick with Twitter because it just sounds better. Okay, I'm just saying, it just sounds better. Good brand, I don't know why you fucked that up. You are an intelligent person. With this, you're kind of fucking stupid. Okay. From what is, if you have a cheap laptop, okay. I understand wanting privacy. Can't imagine the amount of info someone can get from that. From what it sounds like your situation, Twitter sounds like a great way to race to the grave. Is it really worth it? I need a little bit of alcohol to kind of start making me drowsy because you're stimulating the neurons, Andy. Am I out of alcohol? I'm almost out. Yeah, this is gonna be the last one, and this is the first one. That's a good thing, actually. Yeah, I'm proud that that bottle almost lasted me a week. Not a week. 4 weeks. I bought it at the end of last month. the thing is, Andy, people come into my chat and ask me about certain things, drama related. Hey, did you see what this person did? Did you see what this person? Hey, did you see this on Twitter about this game? And that's the reason why I keep Twitter open, so I can be kind of aware of what they're talking about. And there's a few times when someone brings up something, I say I don't want to talk about it. I'm not interested in it. I don't mind people bringing up subjects in my chat. It's just that I will literally either respond to it or I will say I don't want to talk about it. I'm not interested in a subject. It's like after I covered the Cinder stuff for a long time, that was all that everybody was bringing up in my chat. I'm sitting here playing like Mass Effect, Cyberpunk, or some kind of game, and want me to talk about Cinder. I was like, I've said everything I wanted to say about that. Can we please move on from that? All right. Ow. God damn. That burned my tongue. I didn't know. That never happened before. It does burn going down, but that actually felt like it was like something like actually burned my tongue. Okay. X is the name of a shitty startup or something. I don't know what. Okay, let me tell you something that you may not know. You do realize Elon named his son X. The letter. Okay. The letter. He named his son X. There you go. That probably explains everything right there if you think about it. I'm drinking Grand Marnier. It's actually really expensive alcohol. The bottle I just finished, it took me a month to finish it, is $75. That's the reason why I can't buy it all the time, is because it's so expensive. And I'm on a limited income because I'm on disability. It's not a monthly purchase. Hell, it's not even a bi-month, 2-month purchase. It's just like, there you go. When I want it, I will find a way to have the money for it, but I don't buy it every month. I'm not an alcoholic. Don't call me an alcoholic. All right, fair enough. Especially knowing drama is a bit of a lifeline when you're growing. Twitter is a fast way to get. Well, like I say, if I know you say you don't watch VTuber content, if you do watch VTuber content, the way their typical VTuber stream happens most of the time, they have this little chatting session at the beginning of the stream, and I see IRL streamers have this format. Hold on, I gotta sneeze. Most streamers have this. This is how your format for most streamers are. They have a chatting session, then the game, and then another chatting session. Usually how I do my streams, which is a little different, I have like opening music, and you see the starting screen, and then I give my intro, then we jump right into the game. Then after I'm done playing the game, we have a chatting session. Okay, and that's when I will talk about subjects in there. And now that I can like kind of see chat without having to turn my whole body to go look at another monitor, I can actually see someone bring up a subject. I can react to it a lot faster and say, no, I'm not going to talk about it. Which is like what I said about Vex. The reason why I not talking about the Vex stuff is because I've talked to Vex. I don't think I can be fair about it. I'm sympathetic to her. Not that I wouldn't be able to call her out. It's just like I want to be, if she ever wanted to talk to me, I kind of want to keep that relationship going, because believe it or not, some VTubers do talk to me about personal stuff that you guys will never know about. It's not bad. It's just like they're struggling. They just need someone to talk to. Hey, this guy who offers to talk to anybody, and they come talk to me. You're not going to tell people, no. long as you're not doing, and then I come with my stuff and say, hey, don't record this voice call, or I'll sue you. This is why I constantly make that public. All right. Not familiar. Don't forget to enjoy it while you're sober enough. I don't have a full glass. It's like third, if that much. I don't drink that much. Trust me. If I have more than 2 glasses of this, I will literally, you'll hear snoring. Okay. I watched High Live ENGM when it first came out, so I'm somewhat familiar. I see the advantage to both talking before and after. Yeah, proper engagement is important. Hold on, lighting a cigarette. But there's another thing. Is also I want my format to be different from everybody else, so you kind of know what you're getting into. Oh, you go to Grump's stream. Oh, he's playing a game. He's going to play the game first. Okay. And if you're not interested in watching me play a game, you know I'm gonna have a chat session after I get done playing the game. So you just like kind of like may come back, check in every once in a while. Oh, he's still playing. Oh, now he's having a chat session. We can give comments, that kind of stuff. It's just me being different. That's all it is. Have a different format than everybody else. I'm all about trying to be unique. Oh, out of curiosity, when you watched How Live EN Gen 1, who was your favorite? Did you have a particular favorite one that you like to enjoy watching the most? I respect that you aren't someone in a good spot, to be fair. I'll be honest. I've talked about my financial situation on stream. Okay, so I'm not saying anything that I haven't said before. I'm on disability. The amount of money that hits my bank every month is roughly a little bit below $1,250 a month. That's what I live on. And this is not, once again, I'm not asking for money. I'm fine. I'm good. Like right now, yeah, my car's been broke down for 3 months, and I don't expect anybody to pay for it. I'll eventually get it fixed. Don't worry. I'll get it fixed. Don't worry. And until then, I have different avenues for me to get things done. I have a way to get doctor's appointments and get groceries and all that stuff. I really need to cut down on like get DoorDash, like going to DoorDash restaurants, because that gets fucking expensive. But I don't talk about my financial situations all the time. It's like right now, by the way, I have a tip jar. I have a coffee. I don't promote it. They're down there in the descriptions of it. If you want to donate to me, fine. If you don't want to, fine. I have a good friend who's also part of the show that my comic book friend puts on. So you need to promote that more. It's very uncomfortable to promote that stuff, by the way. I don't know how people do it. Hey, if you want, join my Patreon. I will never have a fucking Patreon, by the way. I'll have memberships, which is going to be $1. I'm not gonna, so it's like I know there's some memberships. It's like $1, $5, $10, $20, $50. What the fuck? Jesus. I actually mostly watched Coco Meishi recipe. Yeah, Coco was awesome. She was amazing. She was amazing. I was a Gura fan. I love Gura. She, my long time audience will get sick of hearing the story. When I was going through treatments, well, back that up. I started going to the doctors because I couldn't laugh anymore. I'm not joking. I couldn't laugh. I couldn't get enough air in my lungs for me to laugh. And you can kind of still hear it when I do laugh. And I start coughing real bad. I got my diagnosis, and I'm sitting there like, I was really depressed and like all that stuff, like doom and gloom, blah, blah, blah. And when you're sitting there for like 2 to 3 hours with a fucking needle in your arm, you need something to do. And they don't have TVs where I got treatments at. So I had my phone. and I could connect to the hospital internet. So I started watching on YouTube, and I kind of knew about Hololive, Myth, all that stuff, because it was all over the fucking place. And I kind of like popped into like some of the streams, like, okay, and duh. And I can't do the gremlin noises. I'm sorry. Wah. Kikeriki. Yeah, I know all that stuff. They don't do it anymore though, except for Ina. But I was aware of them. And I'm sitting here in the hospital and feeling fucking miserable and like depressed and shit. And I was like, oh, man, let me check out this shark girl. Everybody's talking about her. So I'll sit there and watch one of her streams. Oh dear God. It was what stream was it? I was like I watched her not her debut stream. I think it's the one where she was playing the shark game. I don't remember exactly what stream it was. But she made me laugh. The first laugh I had in 2 years. From that point on, I was hooked. She made me laugh. The first laugh I had in 2 years. So after that, I was a fan. Okay, and that's in order for me to be a fan of a VTuber, they have to make me laugh. You know, that's the reason why I don't watch a lot of VTubers that cover politics and drama and that kind of stuff. Because guys, you don't make me laugh. Okay, you're not funny. That's another reason why I don't really like covering drama that much. It's not, I don't find it funny. I prefer to be known as a variety streamer. I like right now we're just having a simple chat session and we're not really talking about anything in particular. I prefer that over like, hey, we're going to talk about this situation with this person, and this is all we're going to talk about. Oh no, we can't talk about this because we're focused on this. I don't want to do that, nor do I want to stay on it. Watching Furumoku is always a gut buster. I got VTuber highlights of Furumoku, which people didn't particularly like because I didn't play a whole lot when they were in sync clips. Because you know what? How I copyrighted that shit. I had to get rid of it so I could get when I want to monetize it, I can monetize it. That's what people don't understand. Copyright, Cover Corp is horrible. Horrible. If any like particular popular trait of their talent, they will strike it. Not do a hard strike as, hey, you can't monetize that. They're claiming the money from it. Fine, I'll get rid of it. I'm not monetized right now, but when I do, I would like to make money from that. Okay. Yes, corp streamers can copyright anything. Yes, they can. Niji Sanji, Cover Corp. And I'll be honest, Face Connect is like the best one out of the bunch. She's just like, hey, go ahead, go for it. Yeah, just promote the hell out of us. Watch a whole bunch of fucking clips. Hey, just play people saying, I want to shoot up a Walmart 10,000 times in Minecraft. We're fine with that. If that was Cover Corp Hololive, it would have been striked every single time because it's a popular thing to happen. No. So they want the money as compared to you making money off of it, even if you're doing reaction clips. And then dealing with the YouTube systems to dispute it with like it's transformative content where I stopped the video, talked about it or whatever. They will say, no, you didn't. It wasn't transformative content. And then I had to do with Wolfie Chew. Because there's I got a strike, not a strike. I got copyrighted on her original song, and I said it's transformative content because I stopped and I was doing a review of it, And they say denied. And that's the first time I said, fine, let's go to court. I said, and I quoted the statute of fair use. I said, I stopped the video. I talked about the singing. I talked about the music video. I talked about the song. And I talked about the overall experience. And I said, I just didn't play the video uninterrupted. It is transformative because me talking in the middle of your song wasn't there. So let's go to court. I will win. And all of a sudden, it got repealed. You know, okay, real shame. I'm partial to Hololive mostly because it's the only one that I feel like they actually vet their talents. I wish they had a horse in the Niji Sanji race. We don't talk about horses. On my channel, we don't talk about horses because someone wanted to traumatize me with a bunch of fucking horse videos from that horse video. Once again, Andy, I know you're new here. I don't play gacha games. I refuse to play gacha games. I don't play to win. I don't. It's like if I get a game, if I purchase a game, that's all the money you're getting. I don't play mobile games, so hey, anybody want to sponsor of anybody comes to me and says, hey, do you want to be sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends? No. I refuse. Right off the bat, it's that quick. I'll just flat out refuse to do it. I won't accept sponsorships from gacha games. Because I don't play them, I refuse to play them. I don't believe in spending money on any kind of game. That's just the way I am. And there was that horse game, Usame, whatever the fuck it's called. And everybody wanted me to play. I was like, I don't play gacha game, guys. I don't. I refuse. I'm sorry. Long time ago, I was playing a gacha game. It was some kind of army man game. And it sucked because people were literally dropping thousands upon thousands of dollars to become OP in that game. And if you're like, well, I was doing it, I was grinding it. And every time I was getting a little bit ahead, they would attack me and take all my resources. So I had to do the grind over again. And that sucked. So I stopped. And what happened with me after all the graduations that happened in 2025, I kind of like backed away from Hololive because when you have multiple talents saying problems with management and direction of the company, it's like a good indication for me. It's like, hey, the golden age of Hololive is over. And then especially when Gura graduated, that to me was like, I'm good. I don't need to watch them anymore. As much as I love Callie and Kiara and all their EN talent, I'll occasionally like watch a clip. I've watched clips on the Feel Good stream, that kind of stuff. And I do listen to music. I love Bay's new music, Snake Eyes. That music video, I love it. I'll listen to that before every stream. It's like, But do I watch streams anymore? No. I'll be honest, I don't watch anybody's streams anymore. I don't have time. Okay. I'm so wrapped up in my own content creation shit. I don't really leave me that much time to watch other people's streams. It's all about me, people. Okay. I fell out of Vtubers before that whole thing happened. I know. I understand that. It's come close for me a few times to stop watching VTubers, but there's always like a clip, or I just hey, she's streaming. It's been a while since I slipped into Iron Mouse's stream, and I'll slip into it, and all of a sudden like, oh, okay, it's fun to watch. It's like I said, it's my main entertainment. But haven't heard the name of Woofy Chew in years. But yeah, I did a VTuber highlights of her. And you can watch that stream. And now that it's fully edited, all the music parts are gone. So yeah, it's gotta be a lot of. There's gonna be sections of dead air. It's not because I wasn't saying anything. It's because I had to remove the song. Okay. I may talk during it. You just don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. It's because the song's gone. Okay. But I love Woofy Chew. She is so wholesome. It's like, if you have the definition of wholesome in your head, a picture of Woofy Chew should be there. You know, she's a fantastic artist. She is. It's like amazing artist. She designed her own VTuber model, and I learned that doing the VTuber highlights. I didn't realize she designed her own VTuber model, so that was cool to learn. I played FGO before that. It was a little tougher, and I thought, and I gave up. Yeah, there is a what game? Minecraft. I know this is gonna sound weird. The first time I played Minecraft and I died and lost all my inventory because I knew I was gonna find again. I stopped playing it. It's like, nope, not interested. That was so irritating with me. Then I learned that you can change the rules. And then I learned you can really fucking cheat in that game. And guess how I play? I cheat the hell out of Minecraft. But right now, I used to play Minecraft on stream, but I got burned out on it, so I'm not playing on stream anymore. So I play Cyberpunk and Mass Effect, and then of course I cheat at those. I got mods. It's like I play Repo with my son, and we got multiple mods for Repo. Play fair? Fuck no. Play it the way it's supposed to be. No. I'm gonna play it the way I want to play it because that's fun. Okay. I never watched Streamless. I'm doing something like stitching, and that needs a bunch of time, but not necessarily. Yeah, typically when I was watching streams, I was playing in the background, like cleaning house and doing stuff like that, or I'd have a stream on for background noise and just reading a book and stuff like that. And by the way, I just don't just watch VTuber streams. I watch like people play games. I mean, the Running Man who plays DayZ, Sir Winter that plays Rust, and I was kind of thinking doing a react to his most recent video talking about Rust, but because these are games I won't play because I know I won't enjoy playing them, but I like watching other people play them. I think they have fun, so cool. It makes an entertaining video about a game that I probably will never play. Okay, because I'm not into PvP and all that stuff, and I'm not big into zombie games really. So, oh yeah, I'll watch Mouse sometimes, but only with Connor on occasion. Hey, at least you watch. Do you consider Nero a VTuber? I watch her highlights all the time. That is a good question. Do I consider Nero a VTuber? Yes. Even though it's actually an AI. Okay. I mean, once again, I do have a VTuber highlight of Newer Summer. It's because how far she's come and how well Vettel has done humanizing her. If you didn't tell someone that's an AI, that's a VTuber, and you just left like that, they will actually believe that's a person now. Okay, so do I consider Vettel? No, not Vettel. No, I don't consider Vettel a VTuber. Does consider Norasama a VTuber? Yes, I do. Even though it's a computer program, because she legitimately has a personality, right? I actually watched Woofy back when she made YouTube animations. Actually, I heard she was a VTuber now. Maybe I'll stop. She's been a VTuber since 2022. She collabed with Iron Mouse, Silvervale, I think it's either Project Melody or Nanners. Before V Shoujo was formed, and they played like Fall Guys together. And these, if you way back then, if you had Project Melody, Iron Mouse, Silver Veil all together, you kind of know what kind of things they're gonna be talking about. Then the cat Wolfie Chew, who's still as wholesome as ever, and they're talking how can we corrupt Wolfie Chew? Okay. So yeah. Nothing wrong with Minecraft with keeping inventory. Mods are cool too. I usually play on console, so I'm jealous. What console do you like? Xbox or PlayStation? Out of curiosity. I used to be I have both, by the way. I got Xbox 360 and a PS4, which are not hooked up, and I don't play them anymore because I enjoy playing games on PC a lot more than console now. And if you want me to tell you why, I will. Sometimes I watch Power Cynical stream if I want to see a man get made fun for me. You'll be fine watching a Centuria stream. Her chat is brutal to her. Just come on. It's literally, they make her laugh so bad she literally has to walk off to get composed again. So yeah. Nero is definitely the funniest and most inspiring VTuber out there. I'm willing to argue Vettel is good enough to solo stream exclusively. Yeah, Xbox, okay. Okay. I have an Xbox 360. It's just I don't have it hooked up. And I still got games for it. I mean, I'm thinking about getting a capture card to play games on Xbox 360 and PlayStation 4, my PlayStation 4. But I'm still of two minds of it, to be honest with you. Because I kind of like PC. PC gives me ability to mod games. Okay, that's what I really like about playing games on PC, the ability to mod. And I got this PC because I wanted to play Cyberpunk, and I had a PS4, and they weren't going to update the PS4 version of Cyberpunk anymore, only PS5. I went, I'm not going to go dump $900 on a console just to play a single game. You know? So after I already bought a physical copy of your game. You're asking a lot. So I got I went and got a PC. I bought it on Steam on my old computer, which was struggling to play Minecraft at the time, and I tried to play Cyberpunk on it. That didn't work out well. That didn't work out well at all. And you get the startup screen for Cyberpunk, and then I got the blue screen of death. I was like, okay, I can't play that game on here. So just couldn't do that. My fans had it, so I have it. It works for me. Hey, you play on whatever thing you want to play. If you're an Xbox guy, cool. If you're a PlayStation guy, cool. If you play PC, cool. I'm not one of those people who get in the big debate which is better. I just tell you, I play on PC. That's all I tell you. Works for me. It just makes streaming games a lot easier for me. I don't have to worry about video capture card and all that stuff. My friends have it, so I have it. Okay. The Series X was the best hardware deal for years, in your opinion. These days, it's hard to justify anything other than PC, though. Good luck with RAM, though. RAM prices are going down, by the way, because the AI bubble has burst. That's what really caused RAM prices to go up. There was no problems with resources. And besides that, I'm talking to my VTuber friend, and we were talking about computers. No, it was actually on stream. I'm sorry. And I said my dream computer cost $10,000, and it isn't an top of the line, the most recent hardware. We're talking hardware that's about a year old. So that should tell you a lot. And that doesn't include keyboard. That doesn't include mouse. It's just the desktop. $10,000 for it. So, yeah. think I'll be using this $500 one for a really long time. So it's like, yeah, and I got dropped $10,000 on a computer right now, by the way. Because, well, hey, guess what? I don't have $10,000. But no, I like to window shop. Cyberpunk is good all time. Yeah, I love Cyberpunk. It's like really long. Was trying so hard to stream Cyberpunk with all the mods I had installed on it, and everybody was T-posing, and I was like, okay, that's not. Let's not. I got so way I play Cyberpunk now is just got a cheat mod in it, or no, I could do God mode and that kind of stuff. If I really wanted to, I don't. I just do things so I can just concentrate on the story. I don't want to sit there, even though I'm like completing all the gigs, because that's normally how I play the game. I don't go around and complete all the police advisory things, though. I'll sit there and like all the side quests. I do that, but I don't do God mode or anything. Or I think I do unlimited ammo because I was like getting tired of like, hey, I got any ammo and all this stuff. It's like things that take me out of the story. I enjoy myself, but I got a 9 a.m. class tomorrow. I tell you what, Gomes, I'll drop a sub and see what you said earlier when you read my stuff tomorrow. I'll drop in and I'll see you live next. Just so you know, I'll be streaming probably like 7 o'clock tonight, and I'll be playing Mass Effect. Okay, but thank you for coming by, and thank you for being like very respectful, and I enjoy talking to you. Okay, Andy, I'll see you around. Okay, buddy. And I'm almost done drinking my alcohol. And it's almost 5 o'clock in the morning. Yay, me. 9 a.m. Oh, where will you be? I'll definitely try. I definitely try. That's one thing I'm very afraid of not losing the person I am right now if I become successful in doing this. That's one thing I'm afraid of. I don't want to be a caricature. You know, I'm doing this because it's like going to get me views, and I don't want to do that. I just want to be who I am. And if that appeals to people, great. I don't want to be a caricature of what people like. I just want to be the grumpy old guy. That's all I want to be. I don't want to be your perception of that grumpy old guy. That's all. I'm me. And that's why I want to stay. See ya, Andy. Thanks again, man. That was a fun conversation. I enjoyed that immensely. That kind of like it. No, I wasn't really expecting that, man. I mean, he was cool. I liked him. He was cool. Oh, I got 3 notifications. What I got? Oh, Andy like that. Okay. Yeah. I'm just gonna like that comment because it made me laugh. Guys, here's a hint. If you want to like if you make a comment. And if I find it funny, I'm gonna leave a like. I leave a lot of likes on comments, but the little heart things, like I love this comment. Is if you made me laugh, you get one of those. Okay, it's like, and it doesn't have to come off like you're trying either. Just say, but if you actually care about that, hey, Garpy loved my comment. I don't think anybody really cares if I love your comment or anything like that. I mean. I'm not gonna make it more popular, to be honest with you. Who am I? I'm just a schmuck that just barely has 210 subscribers. That's the way a lot of people look at it. It's like, to me, I look at, I got 210 subscribers? What the fuck? Why? don't understand why. Don't make sense to me. What am I doing right? Let's see what we can watch here. Is there anything we can watch? I don't fucking care about New York fucking food. In fact, I'm sick of seeing New York fucking food. Chocolate zing. Eating the spiciest pepper I've ever eaten. Good luck with that. Why would you? Why would you, man? I've actually read that comic. Oh, campfire breakfast skill. Let's watch that real fast. Let's see if it pisses me off. This is like an ASMR thing, apparently. He's cutting a bacon. Okay. Oh, render it down. Shallots. Fucking cheese. More cheese. Okay. Kind of making like an omelet, it looks like. Salt, pepper. Okay. Oh, okay. I see what he's doing. This is like kind of chill if you think about it. Yeah, that looks good. Well, don't do that. That's hot. Well, don't touch it with your hand without the proper gloves on, dude. That looked good. You know, I appreciate videos where they just sit there and they cook the shit and they eat it without having the microphone like sound like it's part of the throat. You know? I don't need to hear every chew and every slurp. Not my thing. I learned this at the best way to make a hot dog. Put it on the grill. It's not that hard. I learned this trick from a friend in Italy. I seriously doubt it. I seriously doubt it. Okay. Amazing $2 fried hot dog croquettes? What? Why would you do that? I can understand why people fry hot dogs could get that like snap when you bite into them, but what? Hey, we're gonna really watch that one real fast. I bet you $10 it's in America. I bet you $10 it's in America. And no, I'm not gonna honor that bet if I lose. Come on, tell me where you're from. Well, give me the name of the restaurant. All right. Okay. Yeah, we're frying a hot dog. When I see a lot of frying going on, I think it's Americans. Ew, pickles. There were pickles. There were those jalapenos. The pickles. Where is this at? I think it's New York City, to be honest with you. Okay. Well, gee, thank you for telling me where this was made at. I mean, come on. It looks like my guess would be New York City. Got fry every fucking thing. Marry me chicken garlic bread bites. Why? Why? Just being honest. Why? Michelin mac and cheese at home. You got way too much time on your hands, man. It's just, homemade mac and cheese is really fucking easy, by the way. Once again, when I get a little bit more successful and have a little bit money to spend on things after I take care of some personal things, then I'll start investing into like content. One, I said this before, so there's nothing out of the ordinary. If I do become successful, I got to get my teeth fixed. I have lost multiple teeth. That's why you hear like every once in a while, if I laugh or something like that, you hear that kind of, because I got this like I'm missing like so I got a broken tooth there, so technically 3, 4, 5 teeth missing on the on top, and only 1 down the bottom. So you'll hear me like sucking saliva a lot, and that's because I got teeth missing, and I want to get rid of that. So it's to get some actual what is it called, implants put in, because they don't really do false teeth anymore. They do implants, and implants is, last time I priced them and talked to a dentist, is like $3,000 to $6,000. So yeah, I want to get that taken care of first before I go really start investing into like a better computer, a better setup to do cooking streams and all that, because it's a little embarrassing, to be honest with you. I still haven't finished my drink alcohol. I'm still working on it. And there's like other things. Now, so for the setup, I'm going to need like learn how to do it. Probably going to need to get like a laptop or something like that to do a cooking stream, because I can't exactly take the desktop out into the kitchen. Okay. So we're talking anywhere from $600 to $2,000 laptop computer, plus like cameras and stuff like that, before I can do a cooking stream. Then everybody's going to say, "Hey, why did you become a VTuber?" Hey, I'm 57 years old. Sounds kind of fucking creepy to me. Just saying. That's the reason why I don't really go, "Hey, I'm going to get a VTuber model," because I'm 57 years old and it sounds kind of fucking creepy to me. It's like, "Hey, he's just trying to get with the young chicks." No, I'm not. Ew. Who do you think I am? Dan Clancy, the CEO of Twitch? But yeah, there's a lot of things. There's just a few things really before I like start invested into like doing cookie streams, or even if I wanted to become a VTuber, have a VTuber model and all that stuff. There's a few things I gotta get done, but prior to that, most notably, get my teeth fixed, because then that will help with my talking and my little bit of self-esteem, not hearing me slurp while I'm talking all the time, or it's like sound like spittle all the time. I want to address that before anything else. Best way to cook lobster tails: in a pot. Ribeye steaks. Well, at least you know what it is, and you're cooking it wrong because you're using a fucking skillet instead of just putting it on a goddamn charcoal grill. Damn you, Gordon Ramsay! Everybody's cooking it this way. Just slap the fucker on a grill. Let some actual flames kiss that meat. Steak. Anytime, ever since I heard someone say, "Hey, he just wants to grill his sausage," I am very concerned about what the euphemisms the younger generations are coming up with. Because, damn, that doesn't sound pleasureful at all. Grill your own sausage. No. My sausage is not being slapped on the grill. It doesn't sound like it would be a good time, okay? Just, as you see, I'm getting a little loopy right now. I'm getting a little like, no, I'm just, I'm making weird noises and everything. That's kind of probably like, I got a little bit more left in my drink. Okay, let's watch this thing about lobster tails.
So guys, this is my favorite way to eat lobster tail. You want to make sure you start with a grass-fed butter. That
Hold on. This is the best way to cook lobster tails. This doesn't say best way to eat lobster tail. Because you're going to fucking do it wrong. I already can tell that. Who cares if the fucking butter is grass-fed? Who cares? Anyway,
that is the biggest game changer for me because it just tastes delicious. Start with a skillet
if you
on
say so.
medium-high heat. Use some of that.
Why do you feel allergic to grass? Just saying, grass. Maybe it makes you sneeze if you eat like grass-fed butter. And how you get to that point when you have grass-fed butter? Do you understand how milk is produced? How milk in the cow, where the milk comes from? It's grass. Just say, so all butter, technically, is grass-fed. Technically.
A delicious concentrated butter, mix it with a neutral cooking oil so that it doesn't turn brown and burn when you're cooking in it. Pro tip, next thing.
Hey, pro tip, use margarine because the oil's already in there.
You want to use a heavy, sharp knife and crack these suckers right in half and get the meat side down on the skillet at first. Just like so. And they will absorb all that delicious
Or you could just steam it. Just saying. Or you could just steam it. That's much work. Yeah. Just for a different point of view.
concentrated butter. Give them a flip, cook them on the shell side. Just for
Yeah, make sure you get that shell nice and cooked. There's nothing worse than a raw shell.
about 45 seconds each or so. Gonna turn out something like this. You know they're done when the meat isn't translucent and they're red.
Hey, that's a good idea. Hey, actually, you want it a little translucent because that way when you take it off, it will finish cooking while you let it sit. You didn't know that.
Pull the meat out, chop it up a little bit. If you're feeling creative, go ahead and mix it with a little bit of mac and cheese for a delicious mac. What's up, guys? This is my favorite way.
Ugh. Why people do that to lobster, I will never understand why. Just to be honest with you. This is grilled fish instead of meat. Yes, tuna. I could have told you that just looking at it. It's tuna. Crab ragu. Why would you do that? Crab ragon. Why? What did the fucking food do to you? Just saying, man. I don't give a shit what people eat for breakfast in New York. Meemaw's famous brisket recipe. I'm pretty sure they skipped the part A. Age it with lard. Lard is involved in Meemaw's recipe. My grandmother was, on my mom's side, was from West Virginia. 95% the stuff she cooked with, 95% of the meals that she made was cooked in lard. And it tasted really good. I'm just being honest. It was, oh dear God. You don't know how a really good apple pie is until it's made with not cooking oil, not was it the Crisco, but with lard. Oh dear God, the crust was so flaky. It was just so fucking amazing. Yeah, the whole idea of cooking with lard is like out of style. It's not healthy for you. I don't give a shit. I'm just giving a shit how well it tastes. Rosetta Benedict. Okay. I don't remember. World's most famous steak sandwich. With or without the bone? No, I've never really been I mean, other than Philly cheesesteak, which is not, it's not actually, it's just chopped beef. But a legitimate, like a steak sandwich, like a ribeye steak sandwich is like the one I would eat. Because mostly because people don't fucking cut that shit up. They just slap the ribeye between two pieces of bread and say, hey, go ham. Go to town. Okay? Everyone who tries shrimp cooked this way asks me to give them the recipe. Really? Really? So you made a YouTube video about it so everybody can cook shrimp the way you cook it? Why? What I ate for meals in Korea, part 700. Oh, we saw this. Let's go ahead. Like that seems Korean style meatballs. Oh, okay. What the fuck are you doing over there? Okay. Well, what the hell happened there? Oh, right. Unlimited Korean buffet. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, by the way, if you're not aware of this, okay, different Asian countries use different type of chopsticks. Korean use metal, typically. So it's like Japan's mostly bamboo, or I think ivory. I believe. I think it's ivory. If you go to like a high-end restaurant in Japan, they give you ivory chopsticks. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong about that. At Philippines, I don't know. Do they use chopsticks in the Philippines? I am not 100% sure, but they may. I'm pretty sure, at least some of the videos I've seen from like the Philippines, and I see people using chopsticks, it's like bamboo. I haven't seen any different kinds in the Philippines. But also in the Philippines, I've seen people use forks and spoons there too, so. Oh, thank you for telling us purple rice. We can't tell that by looking at it what color it was. Just saying. Yeah. Okay. That's moving on. Oh, what's this? It was cube radish kimchi. I really would like to try kimchi, authentic kimchi in South Korea. I know I can get it here in the States, it's in a jar, but I want someone who actually made it that day just to taste it. Just a high quality, freshly made kimchi. You know, I want to experience that, not what you get in a fucking jar. Oh, okay. I couldn't tell that was vegetable salad by it being a salad full of vegetables. I am being such a dick right now. What kind of sauce is that? Why don't you tell us that? Seasoned spring cabbage. FYI, that's what Johnny Somali is going to be helping make for you all. He's going to be in a prison where he has to farm cabbage. And they're trying to up his sentence. I mean, he only got 6 months, which I don't think that's enough. I think they need to send a statement. I would at least, give him a year to 2 years. That's what I would do, to be honest with you. 2-year sentence. Farming cabbage. That's what I would have done. That's what I would have done. But hey, that's the Korean justice system for you. Seasoned bean sprouts. I thought steamed eggs. I'll be honest about it. I never thought about trying to steamed eggs. Maybe I'll look up on how to do that. I mean, I thought it was some kind of custard, but steamed eggs. Okay, cool. You can tell this is not an American because they're not trying to make a mountain of food here. What? I won't even try to say that. Some kind of noodle dish. Like rice noodles. By the way, I love rice noodles. Rice noodles. And I can't get them where I live at. But it's because typically you can find those rice noodles only in Asian stores. There's no Asian grocery stores here. At least I haven't been able to find one yet. And I've been looking for 6 years. Oh, actually. For 8 years. Green style meatball. Okay. Huh. Interesting. Okay. I didn't know they braided their meatballs that way. Braised chicken with soy. Oh, that sounds good. Not gonna lie, that sounds good. What's it? What's those potatoes? Okay, I'm assuming that's potatoes. Soft tofu soup. Oh. I've had tofu once. Oh, see, told you, he wasn't an American. Obviously. Just about how by the amount of food that he got. Because it wasn't like overflow. His plate wasn't overflowing. Okay. Amazing omelet sandwich. I don't really think for breakfast, I'm just gonna make my actually probably be technically dinner. Egg sandwich with bacon on toast with pepper jack cheese. Melted pepper jack cheese, of course. That sounded good to me. Got me watering. How to cook and deshell a lobster correctly? Well, there's multiple ways to cook a lobster. I mean, my personal preference is boiling. Okay, I understand people like steaming, but I actually prefer boiled lobster. I think it, and no, I'm not one of those people who kill the lobster before you put it in boiling water because it's fucking food. That may seem a little insensitive. I don't really give a shit if the lobster feels pain because you're gonna fucking eat it. Oh, it's humane. No, what's humane? Not fucking eating it. Okay, that's humane. You know? Do you think a shark comes up and goes, it wouldn't be humane for me to eat this fish. Let's kill it first. No, I don't give a shit. It's like a lion hunting a gazelle. Doesn't sit there and go, how do I kill this humanely? Oh, I'll just put my clamp down on its throat and slowly let it suffocate and struggle. Yeah, humanely, just get it. Hot and fast smoked pork butt. Lobster, mac and cheese, and right. Okay. Is this the one with a? I don't know why people do that shit. I don't know why. Oh, I'm gonna spin the butter in the bag. Okay, let's watch the lobster video. You know how much.
I'm gonna show you different lobster recipes, but today I'm gonna show you how to cook it and get your money's worth. But today we are gonna be cooking with some live lobsters. This was my first time having to kill live lobsters. This is a little sad, but we gotta eat. My cousin from Houston even decided to help. Oh my gosh, Jesus. Rest in peace, Larry and his.
It's not like blood comes spurting out or anything like that. Hey, if it's that big of an issue, hey, guess what? Don't kill him. Just toss him in the fucking steamer. It's not like you're going to hear him. It's hot here. Don't I'm in pain. You don't hear that shit. They don't even fucking squeak. Okay. Come on. Yeah, you could call me like, oh, you're cruel and all this stuff. I'm like, you're gonna fucking eat it. Why do you give a shit if it was alive when it hit the water or not? It's a fucking lobster. I know. It's not like you're dancing around the pot going, scream for me, bitch, scream for me. It's just a fucking lobster. You're gonna eat it. If we want to be humane, don't get a fucking live lobster. Jesus Christ. You're gonna die. You're gonna die. Okay, sorry.
Family, but we are going to steam our lobsters. Steam them for 10 minutes per pound, then add them in ice water to stop them from cooking. Time for the lobster meat. For the legs, get a rolling pin, roll it
By the way, this is the same process if you boil it, but all right.
out, and that is one way to get it. Separate the knuckle and the claw, then use some scissors. I like to use...
I'll be honest, I never use scissors to get lobster meat. I'll just use crackers. Nut crackers or a knife. I've never used scissors to get lobster meat out.
A knife to separate this. Straighten out your lobster tail, add a fork at the bottom, then...
No. No, it's a better way. Rip the tail fans off and take like the flat edge of your fork and just push it up to the bottom. It gets it out. And that's why it's a lot easier to remove that intestine tract. So sometimes you won't be able to find it doing the technique he's doing it.
Pry it out and the whole meat should just come out. Even the tails have meat. Don't skip this. People be doing that. And that's it. That's how you cook a lobster and de-show one. You got to save this video.
I'll be honest, there's a lot of meat missing because he forgot the body. There's meat in the body, and the umami in that body, it's so fucking good. It is so fucking good. Yeah, it's the green shit, by the way. It's so good. No, if you never had the umami from a lobster because, it's green, you don't know what the fuck you're missing. It is so good. Just saying, it is so good. Hey, can we get me monetized fast enough so I can eat some lobster after I get my teeth fixed? I'll tell you what, if I would get to that point, my very first cooking stream would be me cooking lobster. And then, yeah, I would dance around the steaming pot. You're gonna die. You're gonna die. Let's see how many animal rights activists I can piss off. You're gonna die. Today, we're cooking a steak. By the way, the cow's name was Betsy. Or Buttercup. Take your pick. This T-bone steak came from Buttercup. It's gonna taste delicious. Do you think we were too greedy? Depends. If that's all the food, no, because obviously you're not American. How to make a pan-seared steak. First, you take the pan and you throw it away and go to a grill. That's how you make a pan-seared steak. What about the crust? Shut up! I want the sear. Get the sear on a grill. With a grate, not with one of those griddle things. Well, with a grate. Well, you're supposed to baste the steak. You don't know how to melt butter, put a couple cloves of garlic in, and some thyme, and some was the rosemary in there, and just like get a basting brush and just baste your steak that way. It's a lot easier in the pan. Okay, you're just being fucking stupid now. How to make Japanese ramen noodles. Okay, why not?
There's a reason real pork tonkatsu ramen tastes the way it does, and almost nobody does it the right way at home. A good ramen starts with good broth, and a good broth starts with good bones. The first step is to rinse off all our bones. Hidden in the bottom of this bowl is actually a pig's foot.
Okay. Here's a reason why no one does this at home, because the broth takes 24 hours. You're supposed to slow cook that stuff, and yeah, and you're supposed to, skim the scum off the top. No, they cook it for like 24 hours in Japan. Yeah, I've watched a lot of cooking videos, especially when you see Japanese cooking stuff. Alright. He didn't show you how to tie it. Hey, Nick, you didn't show us how to tie it, man. Come on. Come on. You're supposed to give us instruction here. You didn't show us how to tie it, man. Show us your kink. Okay, I just want to end this stream soon before I get myself in trouble. Yeah, I had to turn the volume off because that's copyrighted music. I don't want to fucking deal with it. And you also, you got like closed captioning here. Okay. All right. Until you go to Japan. Once again, no offense to Nick, or any other person that makes like food from a different country. It's always going to taste better from the country that originated the food because they're the ones that perfected it. It's like if you want a Philly cheesesteak, guess where the best place to get it? Philly. Because if you get it anyplace else, guess what? It's not a fucking Philly cheesesteak. It's just a cheesesteak. You know, it's like when I order a cheesesteak from Jersey Mike's, I don't call it a Philly cheesesteak. I call it a cheesesteak. Because I'm aware, if you want a Philly cheesesteak, guess what? You go to Philadelphia. It's like if you want Chicago deep dish pizza, which is not fried, Crony. It's baked. You go to Chicago. If you want a disgusting piece of pizza that's full of fucking oil and that's going to tear your stomach apart, you go to New York City. You have New York City pizza. Hey, that's how, see how many New York people I can piss off. Yeah. Most disgusting pizza in the world. No, number one place to get the worst pizza, New York City. Yeah. Have I had it? Yes. Was it good? No. The most flavorful chicken. Can you eat? No, I don't care if you can eat the burger in 5 minutes. Freezing to death, but still eating King Crunch. I've seen enough of the outdoor boys cooking with stuff. Making difficult raw omelet ever. Omni rice. I really want to try it.
You know how they say you should never meet your idols? Well, sometimes it just works out. Making Celebrity Chef's Signature Dishes episode 34 is Kichi Kichi's Omu Rice, and it starts with eggs. The story starts in 2012 when I'm on YouTube and I stumble across the most insane looking Omu Rice I've ever seen from Kichi Kichi. I had never seen an omelette like that and I thought it would be a fun challenge not knowing what I was getting myself into. On my first attempt, I went through about 30 eggs in one go, not realizing how difficult this was, and honestly, I didn't even come close to getting it right. Plus, Plus, my family and I all had to eat leftover failed omelets for the next 3 days until my sister was begging me to give up so that we could stop. Well, I finally got to go to Kichi Kichi in 2018 because my friend booked out the place, and after cooking for us, he asked if anyone wanted to have a go. So of course I had to say yes. He gave me a quick Omurice 101 making class, not knowing that I was about 100 eggs into my training at this stage, and I had watched every single one of his videos on the internet in slow motion to understand his movements on how to make this. I did not tell him this, so you can see he becomes visibly very excited when it looks like I might actually get it. The difficulty really comes from the fact that you're trying to cook the exterior of the egg into a thin pouch while keeping the interior very soft. If there are any holes on the exterior, the egg will leak out, and if you overcook the egg, it will not split open when you cut into it. Finally got my egg onto the rice, and at this stage I had so much adrenaline it felt like my heart was going to explode, and I couldn't even hold the knife straight to cut into it, so... Kinda botched the cutting, but I didn't care. I was on cloud 9. Yukimura-san, one of the friendliest and nicest chefs I've ever met. You know how they say you should...
Yeah, everybody is like wanting to have his omurice. You know, he's like the omurice king, if you want to say that. Like the most popular, like everybody sees this and they're like, guys, we're ready as again. You know, how Japanese make ordinary food into something special. They don't deep fry every fucking thing. That's step one. You don't need to dip it in ranch all the goddamn time, because fuck ranch. Okay? What's the guys with New York and New Jersey food? I don't understand that. We'll go to a different city, state, and like go there. Roasting chicken with 3 types of seasoning. Okay. I ate the world's deadliest bird. What? You cooked my ex-wife? Okay, this is going to be the last one. Let's just go ahead.
At last, here we have it, the most dangerous bird in the world, the cassowary. Right. So let's talk. A couple of days ago, they caught this bird. They brought it here so we could see it while it was alive, and this morning, it died of natural causes. It may not be the freshest meat, but it is the most dangerous bird meat in the world.
The cassowary can only be found deep in the forests of Papua New Guinea and Australia. Powerful and dangerous.
Yeah, they can slice you open like a fish. Yeah, it's their claws. Yeah, just letting you know why he's the most dangerous bird. And don't ask me why I'm talking this way.
They're also adept at disappearing long before being spotted by human eyes.
This is a rare and special event that we would even have this bird here, a brand new species for me, and something this tribe only gets to enjoy every once in a while.
Weighing up to 150 pounds and standing 6 feet tall, the cassowary is generally a shy creature. Though that's not the story you'll hear if you ask around the village.
The cassowary is special. They have strong legs capable of delivering a strong kick. But it's not just about the kick, it's about the dagger-like claws at the end of its feet that can be up to 5
slice you
inches
open
long.
like a fucking
This
fish.
is what it uses to slash up predators or even humans.
The bird will be cooked 2 ways. The first dish may seem simple. Designed to highlight the true flavor of the animal, the meat is grilled with just a touch of salt.
Ladies, thank you for joining me. I've been around too many guys today, so I needed a little bit of estrogen around me. The guys, they're great, but they're just talking about crocodiles and scarring themselves. It was a bit much.
Don't look at us. What is this white asshole talking about? I have no idea what the fuck is he saying. That's the look they're looking at. Oh, yeah, just keep yapping. Can we fucking eat already, white guy? Can you just shut your yap so we can get to the fucking food? We're hungry. He's obviously American because they don't shut the fuck up.
Like I said, right? Yes. I mean, you live with these guys. Grilled, charred, blackened? It's very dark. You prepared this.
Yes.
Tell me about your preparation here.
About this one. I made a fire.
Made the fire. Put the meat on fire. Cook meat on fire. Put meat in the bowl. And listen to white guy just can't shut the fuck up so we can eat our food. Ah, shit.
And I put them on the wire.
What the fuck? I'm right.
It become.
Cooked.
It look like this.
It looks very black. I'm seeing these different body parts. What is it? Ribs?
Yes, it's ribs.
Those are some big ribs. Oh, this is a wing?
Yes.
Look at this tiny wing. What kind of wing is that? Have any of you eaten this before?
Yes, I ate last year. I haven't eaten.
It's going to be my first time as well, Hannah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Hey, here's an idea, white guy. Shut the fuck up so we can eat.
Red, kind of beefy looking. Let's go for it. It's delightful.
I wonder how he will
It's very
taste cooked
fatty,
over.
beefy, has a strong flavor. I like it, but I'm curious. You know, way out here, at last, here we have it.
I'm sorry for women. It's like, we're so fucking hungry. Can we roast the white guy on a spit? At least he'll shut the fuck up already. I'm serious. They were looking at him like, we're gonna just sit here and smile because this guy's not gonna shut the hell up. We want to eat the fucking food while it's hot. What we got here? Cooking yummy deep fried beef ribs. Okay. Rarest and most expensive meat in the world. That's pretty much all meat now. Not too many people can afford to get beef. I'm just saying. Insane Korean smash burgers. Fuck. Hey, if you're new to my channel, if you like smash burgers, you suck. Okay. You suck. Just saying. Fuck smash burgers. Fuck them. Oh, I like them. They're juicy. No, they're not juicy. They're greasy. You're basically eating like the beef version of a potato chip. It's dry. It's got juice. That's hey, what kind of no? That's fucking grease. Beef juice is a different type of thing. And if you follow me on Twitter at Stands Up, you can see how I cook my hamburgers because I took pictures of it and I actually cut one in half. And you look at it, it was actually juicy. It didn't look like a fucking beef chip. Okay, hot. I'm gonna start wrapping this up now. Real quick. I survive on the world's heaviest woman's diet. Why? Why would you do that? And why would you show the picture of her? Oh, okay. I didn't need to see this. I didn't need to see that. By the way, the song I played at the beginning of the stream is called "Reach for Me" by Nana Banana. I love that song. No, it just set the mood for me. I just wanted to be chill. Didn't want to talk about drama or none of that stuff. I just want to just sit here. Let me quickly look at my other computer, Twitter. I already got it. Can you just think of it? Motherfuckers, just kind of chill out the whole way. Why isn't... Can I get his sign off my fucking Twitter feed, please? Yeah, you can't see it because I'm looking on another computer. If there's something interesting that I kind of like to point to. Jesus Christ. Okay. Alright. Just... Once again, can we not? Okay, we're going to go through for you. So I don't have to... So I just don't have to... Would you add ketchup to a Philly cheesesteak sandwich? Go ahead. Most Philadelphians are going to come up and beat the shit out of you. You fucking nutball. And goddamn. Jesus. Oh, there you go. Hey. One of my mods is to get the whole little thing going on about my Twitter circle or whatever it's called, and I was part of it, so I had to get it. Cool. Appreciate it. We're just gonna leave it. Yeah, there's nothing on Twitter that I'm really interested in. I once again, I don't give a flying fuck about Hassan. I don't care at all. He can say whatever the fuck he wants. If you happen to agree with him, so what? I don't fucking care. You know? I just don't fucking care. So he could... I don't watch his content. What little bit I've heard about his content, I pretty much know I'm not going to like his content because he talks about politics all the goddamn time, and I don't care about fucking politics all the time. It doesn't rule my world. Because if it did, I would be fucking depressed all the goddamn time, and I would go into my bathroom, fill up the tub full of water, and try to put my head into the bathtub full of water, put weights around my neck, and wait. And hopefully, when the bubbles stop coming up, I will be good and have the whole idea of talking about politics removed from my brain. Yeah, I am not someone that likes to talk about politics. I'm sorry. I'm not interested in talking about that. I don't care about that. I have a little bit. I've dipped my toe in it. What's this? Okay. Maybe I should quickly check. So Riva Emissar got a community strike on her Mugen video. Let me quickly go to my YouTube studios and see if I get community striked on my Mugen video. Scream. Sorry. I took care of that. That's all taken care of now. That's all taken dismiss. Once again, thank you, Andy, for subscribing. I took care of that. Dismiss. Let me OBS real fast. Okay, let's quick. I didn't see any notifications. Yeah, it's available. Okay, it's still there. What's the other one? There's the crash out one, and there's the Google Doc reader one. Okay. All right. So yeah, the public. Yeah, what's the one that's copyrighted? What's the copyright now? I think I know what it is. Yeah, I'm leaving those in because it actually pertains to the topic I was discussing. I thought that I don't mind if that one is like the feel good streams. I don't really mind if not all of them get monetized because that's not the reason why I do it. Yeah, we no. Trim out segment. Okay, continue. Yeah. With that, yeah, if you're not there at the beginning of the stream, you don't get to hear the song because usually I use a song that's going to get copyrighted, so I just take the song out so I can later on maybe get monetized for like 10 pennies or 10 cents. Okay, you gotta get that 10 cents. No, hey, those 10 cents add up after a while. Okay, I got any more copyright? Yeah, I'll leave that one alone. Because I don't really care if the horse game one gets monetized, because I'll recommend you to watch it. Yeah, as he laughs evilly. Go watch it. What? How is Cotton video doing? 77. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Why is Megalodon only got 9 views? I promoted that. Yeah, I've learned from that this one is a 2-parter one. I just realized I just better off of leaving it just one long video. That's why I didn't break Fuamoko into 2 parts. Was actually after, if I didn't I trimmed out some segments of the syncing where one the cover corp had a problem with. It was multiple ones. I think I trimmed out maybe about 5 to 10 minutes of that, even while the stream was still just a VOD. And that's the result. Even then, when I got it over here, there was a copyright on it I had to remove. I was like, okay, Jesus Christ, give it a fucking rest, cover corp. Can you just like chill? All right. Let me get back to YouTube real fast, and then I'm gonna wrap this up. Because I've been streaming for 3.5 hours. Hey! Yay me! I'm tired. Way to go, Insomnia. You did a wonderful job. Yeah, it exposed me to the Japanese audience. That's or Southeast Asian audience. I haven't to tell you guys, when I was a long time ago, over 20 years ago, I used to podcast. Way back when podcast was really, really popular and everybody was doing it. I was really popular in China and I couldn't figure out the fuck why. That's like everybody in China was listening to me. Why? Why? I didn't understand why. But hey, if you like found me and you recognize my voice from my podcast days and you're in China, hi. Okay. It's me. I'm not toxic anymore. All right. And once again, if you made it this far, thank you so much. Leave a like, comment. It helps me with the YouTube algorithm, and that way people can discover my channel and hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell, and so you get the community post about when I'm going to stream, like in the middle of the goddamn night, like I did today. We'll be streaming Mass Effect later around 7 o'clock. The best way to find out for sure is not just be a subscriber to my channel so you get the community post, but also follow me on Twitter at StansUp, and that way, because I always post when I'm what I'm streaming and when I'm streaming it and when I go live, because once again, it's all about me. I do have a Discord, which you'll find a link for in the description of the last 5 videos. So if you want to, please join my Discord, because everybody asked me to make me Discord and no one's really fucking joining it. I'm getting close to just shutting the damn thing down, to be honest with you, because it's a little bit of like concerning for me, because all the horror stories I've heard about Discord, just saying, so if you guys really want me to keep that Discord up, well, you need to fucking join it, or else I'm just gonna shut it off, because that way I don't have to worry about it. Just say. All right. Anyway, like I've always said, just be good to each other. And until tonight, when I play Mass Effect 3, I'll see you then. Bye.